Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another of my EAFC 24 rebuilds. I wasn't going to stream today initially, but I thought it's been a while since we've done a rebuild. We finished off the Fulham one, so let's go again with a different club this time. I wasn't initially going to do this club. I did have another club in mind beforehand, but I got suggested this in this Discord that I'm in, so I was like, fuck it. It makes sense. It's a smart decision to do at the moment. Let's go and rebuild this club. So at the moment you will see what club I'm going to be doing. As you can see in the top left, we are going to be rebuilding Olympique Lyon. I tried to make the manager, but it's an absolute disaster of an effort. But it is okay because we are here today to take on Lyon. So as you know, if you don't know in real life, maybe if you've been living under a rock or you just don't follow the French league, they have been embroiled in a relegation battle this year. They have been awful in terms of form. They have been unable to turn anything into a run of form at all this year. So we are going to be taking over as Lyon manager to try and rebuild them not only as the best team in France, but the best team in the world, win them the Champions League. So as usual, ladies and gentlemen, how these work, we'll be doing 2 seasons per stream, which means there'll probably be 3, maybe even 4 parts to this Lyon rebuild. It feels like it could be a longer one with the way they're going at the moment. But as usual, 2 seasons per rebuild part, I should say. And I'll try and do these as soon as possible. I'll try not to leave as much of a gap between them as I did with the Fulham ones. But we are here and we're going to get straight into it. We've got the transfer window obviously open. We're going to be making some moves there and check the training plans as well. We'll keep an eye on the training plans, half an eye on the training plans. I'm not really too fussed about that. And taking a look in the youth academy then, have we got anything special? We've got a lot of talent coming through, but I believe the scout just said there, Kyle Lewis is probably the best talent out of them all. So what we're going to do with Kyle Lewis is we're going to push him forward to Cam, I think. It looks a bit better. We can release some of these, I think. Some of them look quite cool, and obviously some rogue nations in here as well, like Bolivia, Saudi Arabia as well. But we're going to release some of these because they just won't be good enough for this club. So we'll get the academy cleared out first and foremost. There is a signing that I do want to make, and it'll be the first signing that I make in this club. Fernandez probably won't make it. We could give Roberts a chance as well, but probably won't make it either. We'll keep an eye on Kyle Lewis, though, as we go here. Vision and expectations, first scout report and introductions. So what we need, apparently, is a lot of stuff, because Lyon are struggling. First and foremost, this is how the squad looks currently. We've got Lopez in goal, who I can trust for a couple of seasons, I reckon. The centre-backs seem like they need a bit of work, I reckon, as well. So centre-back's got to be probably brought in. I reckon we bring in a midfielder as well. I do rate Tolisso, but we could probably bring in someone better. And then maybe, we've got Lacazette maybe for a season or two, then we'll have to bring in a new striker. And also, I usually stick with the formation that the game gives me, but I'm going to switch the formation for this rebuild. I don't like 5-backs, and I don't think the 5-back makes sense with Lyon, with the lack of quality defensive players. Clinton Mata, Dejan Lovren as well. We've got Kayeta Carr and then Tagliafico. Obviously, O'Brien won't be on the left. We need to find somebody on the left. At the moment, we'll just put it as Jaffinho, but we won't be probably sticking with that. So taking a look, this is how the squad looks. Our best squad probably would be that. Lebanon, I'd like to evolve as well off the bench. Put him in ahead of Ryu. Ryu is our backup goalkeeper. It's not a bad squad, but there's definitely improvement that could be had. If we look at the squad hub, we'll just have a look at what we have got in terms of age, I think, as well. So it's kind of a youngish squad. There's a couple of aging players, like you can see here, Lovren, Ryu as well. But there's a couple of players that will probably see us for the first season or two, and we should be fine there. And then down the other end, we've got some potential players. Mamadou Sarr, I believe he has a potential tag. We'll just take a look at see who has potential tags here, see who can grow. Mamadou Sarr, Mohamed El Arouche as well, Diego Moreira. We've got him on loan. We could potentially bring him on the permanent if we feel like we need to. Mahamadou Diawara as well, decent potential. Skelly Avaro as well. So there's some good players here. Sile Kamberde as well. We used him in a previous rebuild. I don't remember which one on FIFA 23, but we have used him before. Does grow into a monster. And then this is a whole squad. Ray and Cherokee as well. He's going to be one that's going to be very important to grow in this, as well as Kakaret as well. But some of these older players might not stick around for the long term. So we will put development plans on momentarily. In fact, actually, we'll do that now because I'll forget otherwise. So Akuku, he does look okay, but I don't think he'll rotate into the squad at all. But I mean, there's a lot of improvement needed. This is going to probably be a long term. This is probably going to be a 3 or 4 parter if I can stay in the job kind of thing. It's not going to be done overnight. I'm wondering if Arush could do well off the wing, perhaps. We might see how that goes. Crossing looks quite good. Try and get the best out of some of these players, especially some of these younger players. Moreira as well, obviously, is a wide midfielder. Let's just try and work on a bit of everything and give ourselves a reason to sign him in the summer from Chelsea on a permanent. Keep working on the players who have potential. The ones that are obviously older, we won't be putting development plans on. I don't see any point. We'll try and loan some of these out as well to try and get some growth out of them. Bengi as well. Could be alright. Really not at the level. There's a lot of players not at the level we want yet, but there will be at the level by the time we're done here, I think. There is someone I do want to sign, and it's not really in vision with what we need, but I'm going to be signing him anyway, and it's going to be a key part of the rebuild, and he is from within Ligue 1. I think we've used him before, but I would like to use him again, so I'm going to pull creative rank here and use him here. Maitland-Niles, of course, the former Arsenal man, he's here. We'll just see what we can build out of what we've got just now. I haven't checked the budget yet, but it said $66 million when I loaded up the save, so I'm assuming it'll be something around 50 odd million. We can maybe make funds if we have to. We're going to try and make Lebanon into a really good DM. Or do we want to try and put sentiment because we don't really play with DMs? It does take a little while. It takes a little while for him to grow as well. We'll just keep going with him as a DM. Why not? What else? What else? What else? Kimpedi, he's one I would like to loan out and see what he can do for a season. He actually might be better as an attacker, you know. If I move him up to the wing, how long does it take? Yeah, a good while. Yeah, we'll keep him around in the defence then, I think. We've got some banging players here now that could come through. We're just kind of sitting here doing development plans. This is the most boring part where you're just waiting for me to make the moves that we need to make for this side. But I apologise. Development plans have to be done. Hopefully we've not got many more to do. Kakaret and Cherokee are the most important ones. I'll put my playmaker drill, I think. Get up, weak foot up, get the passing stats up. I've got food in my teeth, so if it sounds like I'm clearing up my teeth, you're correct. Cherokee, we're going to keep him at cam. Or actually, where would he work better? He might be a winger. Nah, we'll keep him at cam. 5-star, 5-star. Good start. And we'll just keep working on his pace and his finishing and everything from cam. He is going to be probably the main man that we try and build this around. If we can get his potential to a great level, I reckon he's going to be one of the stars of this rebuild. Noama as well. Is he on loan here or out or away from? No, he must be on loan here because we can do his development plan. Bryn needs to be plugged in from me, I think. But he looks quite good, and maybe a permanent signing. I don't know where we're loaning him from. He's on loan here, and he might be a decent player to have at the end. Where are we loaning him from? Because I don't know that club off the badge. He's on loan from Molenbeek. Okay. Why didn't we just... I don't know why Leon didn't just sign him. I suppose maybe the money issue. So speaking of money, 50 million, pretty much on the dot. There is one man I want to bring in immediately, but it will take up quite a lot of budget. I'm wondering, is it the right move? Do we just maybe wait and try and get what we do need in just now? Okay, I really want to go for him though. Right, let's take a look at what scouts had to say here for players. Any position first team prospect, anyone special here, anyone that I know will grow into a decent player. Really, Antuna could be good. I might need to check free agents a little bit this first season. Antuna will get scouted as well. But the man, obviously, I think, well, it's not obviously, but the man who I want to bring in is this man. And he is from PSG, and you know him. Everyone knows him now. If you don't know him, you've been living under a rock. It's Warren Zaire-Emery. But I won't make the signing unless there's a way around getting the rest of the players. So what we really need, goalkeeper, I think we're fine. For season 1, we're probably okay at centre back. Maybe an upgrade needed. I think we're probably. I'm trying to just justify getting in Zaire Emery, to be honest with you. I reckon a left winger needed. I reckon the right wing will probably grow as it needs to. I reckon we're fine growing that right wing. We'll loan some of these guys out as well, like Diawara, Sarr, Kimbedi, just to see what they can do in their first season away from the club, with their potential being as it is. So we'll get them sorted. So Mamadou Sarr, loan, El Arouche, loan, Diawara, loan, and Kimbedi, I think it was. Oh, and Alvaro. But I don't want to leave us with too little amount of players. But I think that's okay otherwise. So left winger, I feel like is needed. We also we could probably go with Lacazette for a season or two before he starts declining. I trust in Lacazette in Ligue 1 anyway. And we'll try and stop his depreciation, I guess, as much as we can. Kayeta Carr, he's on loan here from Southampton. Not the greatest of defenders, but he'll do for the season. We probably won't. Probably one of those where we won't be triggering the buy option at the end of the season, perhaps. What else have we got in terms of scout report? That's the other one we just read. I want to look here. First team prospect, Maxime Bussy. Kind of just a similar list to the ones on the first page as well. Third page. That is a man I would like to sign as well down the line. Thijs Dallinga, who's got quite good potential this year. Whether we go for him now is a different matter, but he'll probably be the Lacazette successor, I think. Would make sense, in my opinion. So we're going to send forward a little bit and see what people have got to say around the grounds. Tolisso, interest from Ajax. And there's Thijs Dallinga. He does look quite good. Warren Zaire-Emery was still scouting as well. But I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him in. And I don't know whether we do it now, pull the trigger on him now, or whether we wait. What I do know is that Lacazette, I think he's probably going to be the striker this year. Bringing in Dallinga might be just a drawback for him. I think Dallinga will wait for another year, because we've got plenty of depth for this season with the loans coming in. Once those loans go away, back to their parent clubs, maybe that's when we make the move. Left wingers definitely needed. So we'll get that on the scout instructions. We need left winger and right winger. Is where I could just look for both wings, like just winger in general. I think left winger is probably more vital. Drag the age down a bit to about here, and I would like. I'm not really asked about tactical. I haven't done my tactical thing yet. We'll do that in a moment. But first team quality, as well as first team prospect, I think probably needs to be found, and we'll see what happens there. One player scouted apparently so far. Antuna, that was the one we were looking at. He's been approached by Everton. He's a right mid, and I mean Everton might get him. Stade de Reims have taken or have wanted to take Sarr on a loan offer. That's fine. The Tolisso deal. Do we want to part ways? I wouldn't be opposed, you know. Maybe we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it a season. Before we do go any further, I probably should check the objectives. What are they wanting? Within 2 seasons, increase your club worth. Sign 3 players younger than 20 years old. So we've got to do some youth academying as well, which is fine. Get a streak of 3 clean sheets in away matches a season. Replace 3 players, which we should be able to do. Qualify for a European competition. Reach round 16. And in 2 seasons, finish at a Champions League place. It's a lot to ask for, especially with where Lyon are at the moment. But we can give it a go. I won't be opposed to give it a try. But we're going to need So we need a youth academy search going on. They want 2 players assigned to the defender position. So we'll send Alexis Fouquet just to the home nation and just for a defender, I suppose. We'll maybe go We'll just go centre back, and we'll go defensive minded. In fact, we'll just go any defensive minded. The first 3 months anyway. Send them out on a scout report, which solves that problem. We also need to take a look at contracts as well. So we're waiting on the report back from Zaire Emery, honestly. That's why I haven't signed anybody just yet. I'm wondering, is it worth taking up that much of a budget? I know obviously it'll be a signing that we'll keep for the rest of the rebuild. I guess we'll throw ourselves into a pre-season. It doesn't really matter anyway. But Kumbedi loan offer as well from Bilbao. That's fine. Get him some loan time as well as Sar and Diawara. If we can get these loan deals sorted early, that's absolutely fine too. But we will advance. Still waiting to hear from Zaire Emery. And Ella Ruch can go to Stuttgart. We're getting some good deals on here, I think. We're not going to watch all the cutscenes. We'll watch the cutscenes of arriving players, but I'm not watching the cutscenes of departing players, especially when it's a loan. Skelly Alvaro out on loan to Brighton. And we've got a Zaire Emery final scout report. He is going to cost a pretty penny. Do we want to go for it? That's the question. When we could probably spend our money more wisely. But yes, this is how much he will cost, and we'll have to go for around 30 million on him. We could probably throw someone into a swap deal, but that is what we're working with. Antuna's moved to Everton now, so that deal's out of the question at this point. We do need an improvement on the left, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on scout reports coming in from this left-hand side. Why is he not anywhere? Why is he not anywhere? I guess we'll send him to his home country then. Oh, okay. Belgium? Yeah. Right. But our point is, do we have... I'm not really looking at... I want to look more at scout reports. I've clicked on the wrong thing, that's why. Nobody on the winger side of things just yet. I mean, we could just go and... I could just go and handpick somebody to put on that wing, but I would like to see what the situation is at the moment. Kadra's probably not good enough. And there is someone I would bring in on that side. And it is wholly unrealistic. But it would be the man under the name of Alejandro Garnacho. But we're probably going to use him in many a rebuild. And I don't think it makes sense to have him around. What we are going to do, though, and I would like to see this man succeed. I don't think it's going to be at Chelsea, but this could be a fun little signing, perhaps. Scout staff busy, could not assign to... Is this because I've sent them all out? I mean, you really need to keep one around. So can we bring this man back? Not yet. Right. We're going to bring back the scout, because we need one to scout actual players that want to sign. So Tolisso transfer offer. Again, I might actually entertain moving Tolisso, but I don't know 100%. We'll accept those loan deals, and we'll just decline for now. What's up, Vangelis? Welcome, mate. But I am interested in trying this and seeing how it goes. Now, if it doesn't work out, it could be funny. Or it could be fun anyway, either way. I kind of want to see what Mudryk would do here. I feel like it would be an upgrade anyway. What am I trying to do here? Brain. Let me just plug in my brain. Alright, scouts. Bring him back. Antuna, we already know that he's... Yeah, recall scout. Now we've got to wait 2 more days for him to come back. Some loan deals going out here. What season are we in? We're in season 1. We've just begun. We've just started the process of rebuilding Lyon. We're getting some of these younger players, some with the potential to We've got some loans out for them. Hope they'll grow on loan. But this is a team we're working with. And I'm going for a left winger first and foremost. And I want to go for Mudryk because it could be funny, but it could also be a masterstroke. And he's not going to get a lot of game time at Chelsea, and he is quite cheap early on. So I think bringing in Mudryk, well, it might be funny, it might be good as well. We just don't know. I don't really care about pre-season. We can just skip all this. I'm just hoping to get a bit more money out of it, to be honest. Lost to Hoffenheim. That's not a big deal. But yeah, any advice, any signing advice, I will be welcome to. I will take a look at them definitely. There's no guarantee that I'll sign them, but I will definitely take a look. But I know it's a bit weird, but I want to bring in Mudryk now. I've kind of got it in my head, and I kind of want to go for it now. Lewis in the academy's position change goes to Cam. He stays the same rating, but I reckon it works. I reckon it works longer term. We'll get the skill moves up, and hopefully he will become something because he's the only good academy player we've got at the moment. We've sent the academy scout out. Jacob Bryant could go to Sitar. I think that's not one I'm too fussed about. We might have to get another centre back go to cover, but I think for now I'm okay with that. He's not the greatest of players. But actually, I'm going to double check that before we go any further because he might be young and useful for this team long term. We'll just take a look. O'Brien, yeah, we might lock him down to a new contract, I think, just real quick. He is young, so he probably could develop okay. We'll probably do that then. I was thinking of letting it go through, but if he's only 22, he might still have some time on his side. Rotation, that's fine. I don't really mind about extending the contract, but another year's fine. Disregard release clause, and we'll pump up the wage slightly, just to keep you around. And we'll click in with that contract. That's over the line. So they can't get the release clause done. They're all quite tired, but they'll, to be honest, they'll probably pick up stamina, which is fine. It's only pre-season, so I'm not really too fussed. We'll get the performance done for a new season. Try and get them at their peak. And once we've done this last pre-season game, we'll do the rest of the team and put them on performances as well. Lacazette transfer offer, not this season. And Diomande, I would like to loan him rather than... Wait, we still have him on board, don't we? He's still in the club. So we've got centre-back depth for when Lovren and that decline. There's still a couple of signings I'd like to make. We've not actually made a signing yet. Just for reference. Bloody spam bots in my channel, man. Bear me, guys. Sorry, I'm just... Right, Lovren transfer offer. This is one I would actually entertain. We'd get one of the younger players into defence. But we're going to penny pinch to fuck for him. I don't mind Lovren, but he's going to decline quickly this season. I mean, I don't like him because he plays for Liverpool. Played for Liverpool at one point. They want 3.1. If I can go to 3.3, they'll accept that. I was using Monza that come in for your average players. We're going to keep Tolisso for this season. But I am up. Okay, we'll take a look at Cuckoo in a minute. But Mudryk, we're going to bring in just because it could be fun and funny. And they want around 12 million for him. I mean, it's a cheap deal. For a man that they paid, what, 70 odd mil for? We're going to take off the release, the selling clause. I'll probably accept it if we just say that again. 12 million for Mikhailo Mudryk. He could cook at Lyon, by the way. He could actually cook at Lyon. He'd start most of the games, obviously. Goes without saying. It could be quite a fun little project. We'll go important. You might say crucial, but we'll go important. He's fine with important. Long-term deal. I don't know. I feel like it could be quite fun. I was thinking Garnacho at first, but Garnacho's kind of basic at this point. There's so many rebuilds we could use Garnacho for, and I don't think Lyon probably is the one that suits him. I mean, down the line, we'll probably do a Manchester United one. Except from a winger, what positions are you looking to buy? It's a good question. We'll watch the Mudryk arrival, and then I will show you the team. Possibly a centre-back. I think for season 1 we're probably okay with Lacazette. Lacazette still has quite a high overall in season 1, so we'll go with him. Mudryk coming to Lyon, it's a bit weird, but he'll get more game time here than he does at Chelsea. I thought it might be interesting to see how he grows. It could be quite a fun one. Replace 3 players from the team. I don't know how it's 0 out of 3 complete when we're literally going to put Mudryk in. Put him on the performance plan. Thanks for seeing me, boss. Look, I'm sorry to have to be telling you this, but I don't see my future here. I'm just not happy being at the club anymore. Well, I mean, if he doesn't want to stick around and his release clause has been met, is it worth getting him gone? Yeah, definitely. I think it's double what he's worth, and he's 25. Yeah, I'll let that roll through. So, what do we need? Good question. Striker, we're fine, I think, for Lacazette for 1 season. Left wing, we've just brought in Mudryk, so we'll plant him in there. Right wing, I'll put the faith in Nuoma this year. Cherokee's fine. Kakare, Tolisso. Probably a centre-back and maybe a right-back. Mata and Tagliafico are probably okay for a couple of seasons, but if you've got any right-back suggestions or centre-back suggestions, I will take them on board. Goalkeeper's probably okay for a season or 2. So yeah, just a left back or a centre back, really. Obviously, we'll have to do contracts, get them over the line as well. How many have we got to do? Only 3 that are actually permanent members of the club, so we'll delegate renewal. No extension. Oh, fuck's sake. The whole point was to extend the bastards. Right, whatever, it's fine. We'll get them over the line. We haven't extended reuse, but we can do that later on. I'll keep an eye on scout reports as well. Just to see what we got. We could maybe go have a look at the free agents. Afif's still a free agent. We probably could have just got him instead of Mudryk, but Mudryk could be more fun. Any position, first team prospect. There's a lot of talent there. We just kind of want defenders, so we'll have a look at defenders out of this list. I'm happy to promote anyone out of the players we've got, to be honest. There is someone I would like to use, but I don't know how much he cost. It's not Dardai, although he'd be quite good. We'll put a scout on him anyway. I wasn't going to go for him initially, but could be okay. But we used him in a previous rebuild. I say used him. We didn't really use him for long in a previous rebuild. We couldn't really fit him in the team. But I'm just interested in what he would cost. Odion Kusunu, quite a good little defender from Leverkusen. If we could bring him across, 6'3", quite young. He's one I'm looking at. We've got a good bit of time before the actual season starts. Dejan Lovren's gone now. We don't need to watch this whole cutscene. I mean, Lovren's not really big. I mean, he's a big name, or he was a big name at one point. 3.3 million, I think, is a master stroke for us. Plays 3 players from the team. Alright, so we sold 1. Transfer talks broke down for Paulo Cuckoo, so he will be staying here after he's told us he doesn't want to stay here. That's a bit awkward. I'm gonna stick with Tolisso for season 1. I always see these offers, but I think for season 1, stick with Tolisso. Hold on. Thanks for seeing me, boss. Look, I'm sorry to have to be telling you this, but I don't see my future. I'm not happy being at the club anymore. To be honest, Gaffer, I'm released. The transfer didn't go through. I'm convinced we can achieve great things together here at Olympique Lyon. Can't wait to get going again. Glad the penny dropped, mate. I'm not gonna be nice to him because he said I don't want to be here. Right, so let's actually do something here with this. I reckon. What do we do? I reckon kick and rush could be fun. No, we'll do counter attack. We've got some pacey wingers, and then we'll bring in some coaches here as well. We'll get midfield coaching first and foremost, because that seems to be where our main potential lies. Defensive coaching as well. I'm only going to do one of each, I think, for just now, because I would like to get some money around for everything else we need to do. We haven't spent much yet, to be fair. Still got quite a bit of cash on our hands. I guess I'll put 2 attacking ones in because the star rating's quite low. We'll do 2 attacking ones. Right, let's see then. We still have plenty of cash to splash. We've only spent it on Mudryk, who only cost about 12 million. And we've sold a couple of players as well. So 38 million is what we've got. I'd like to maybe get in Kasunu. For now, the defense is probably going to be Diamande and Kayeta Carr. And we've got a decent bench. Moreira I'd like to involve a bit as well. But I don't know how he'll go. It's a difficult one because I don't know where to splash the cash. Everywhere needs kind of work. Lacazette's already gone down to 80. We're gonna play through the season with Lacazette. Kyle Lewis, his potential is 70 to 90 now. It's gone down a little bit, but it's not awful yet. Martin Dardai, he's still in 72 rate. I thought it'd be more than that. But Odion Kasunu could be a long-term defensive signing. I reckon we pull the trigger on that. I don't know. He would cost quite a bit. Dardai is a bit lower than I expected him to be. The Linger, I think we can wait till next season. Antuna, I think it's probably not going to matter now. We've already missed our boat for him. Zaire Emery I'd like to bring in, but that's just greed at this point. We'll try that next season. Personally, I think you mostly need a centre-back, so a player like Colwill or Singo. Colwill could be fun, but I don't know if Chelsea will want to part ways. So we'll have a look at Colwill. I kind of want to go for Kasunu though, right now. Colwell's showing great potential. Obviously, he's quite good. Maybe we get him after we lose Kayeta Carr next season. And Wilfred Singo. Is it Wilfred Singo? Yeah. Not a bad signing. I think Kasunu probably outdo Singo though. And we could spend most of our budget on Kasunu. How long have we got till the start of the season? Right. So we should have the scout reports back. Taliafico's going nowhere. At least for this season. Monthly scout report. Let's see if there's anything for France. Lepanon's going nowhere as well. Good potential on him. Scouting report. Have we got anything special? Maloon could be alright. Henry, no. Martial, we'll see. Speaking of Martial, we could just bring in Martial from Man United. But no, I don't think it'd be that good. Youth development, we've done that objective. Bonzer. I don't know what Bonzer means. I hope I used it in the right context. Right. Mulan, he does look like a centre-back. What's his height? 6'2", so it's just about getting those stats up. Potentially a loan. Do we just call these guys up and loan them out immediately? I reckon potentially that could be a play. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll get these called up and loaned out. Try and get the growth from the beginning. We don't know Martial's potential, but Mulan doesn't have a potential tag, which is concerning. We'll see what he can do. We'll wait for the scout reports, but I think I'm going to go in on Kasunu, go all in. We might as well waste most of the budget. Single 77. And who's the other one? Levi Caldwell, 76. Obviously, Caldwell would be the cheapest, but I think to make the most sense, we'd have to go for... I say I can make the most sense. I've signed Mudryk. We'll go for Kasunu or Singo. Singo will be around 20. I'll just see what I'll go for both, see what I can get the better deal for, I think. We'll try and just drop him with his valuation for Kasunu, see what they say. And they've just accepted his straight valuation. I didn't expect that to... Okay. And Singo... They'll probably want around 20. So what we'll do is put in 20 for Singo. They want a bit... I think it might make more sense to go for Kasunu, you know. We'll try and go for 21. I think it's not much difference on the fee. I think it was 22... Was it 22.5 and 21? So it's really just... What's the height of each? 6'3". They're both 6'3". Singo's got high attacking work rate as well. Singo's probably better, maybe further forward, like a centre mid. It's a toss-up. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to use my career mode app. Because I want to see what the potentials are of each. So if we go with Kasunu... Oh, we've got an advert. Hold on. So if we go Kasunu, 85, Single, 84. I mean, it's a really close race. We could just bring in both. We could just bring in both. But I think for now, I'm gonna go with play styles as well. I just realized. Power header and rapid, long ball pass, block. Maybe we go for both. Do we just go? I'm just gonna fucking go in for both. I think if we can get them both done, that'll be our centre back sorted. So obviously, Kasunu crucial. 5 years. So it's really just gonna be about the wage if we can get both over the line. To be honest with you, 21. We'll take the appearance bonus off. Wants a bit more wage. We might have to go out and then come back in for Singo. But Kasunu, I feel like, makes more sense first. Slightly higher rated. But going for both is probably the play. Rather than just going for one, we absolutely need to bolster our defence this year, so I think it makes more sense. The midfield's fine, the attack's fine for this year, I hope. And for the best of both worlds, we'll get both players. Kasunu comes in first. But I actually want to get the season started soon, because we're nearly 40 minutes in. So Kasunu, 22.5. We got a really good deal there, to be honest. I don't know how we managed to just get him for his valuation. I don't know why they just accepted that, but I'm not going to complain. And then Single... We don't have the money to pull it off just now, but I've got a play. I think we can get one of these centre backs off the books. I reckon either Diamande or O'Brien, or maybe even Coletta. We'll find a way to get a Single as well. I think it makes the most sense to just go for both. Right, squad hub. Kasunu. We'll get him to work. Quite a good little defender, to be honest. And I was going to put sharpness on him, but we're already here. There's only 1 day in between. We will get single done as well. We'll get that over the line. I think that makes most sense to bring them both in. Kasunu. Put him on a performance drill. I mean, he's going to play anyway. It doesn't really matter. Diamande out. Kasunu in. Put Diamande on the bench for now. Right, let's see what we can do out of this first game against Strasbourg. Maybe you can start the season first, and if you need a centre back, you can then sign Singo. I'm going to try and sign Singo before the summer closes, but I need to start the season now anyway, because we're already at the first game. But I do want both now, because they both look equally good. It's just about getting that next little bit of money to get it over the line, which means we'll probably have to go back in for Singo, but that's okay. So this is the team we're going to roll with. It's not much better than what it was to start with, but I'm hoping ratings will grow throughout the season. I'm hoping we can at least beat Strasbourg in the first game of the season, surely. 1-1 draw. Right. Issues. It's not bad, I suppose. Taliafico getting a equaliser. I'm not expecting miracles at the first season. We're doing better than real life, because I'm pretty sure... I've forgotten their name already. Lyon lost their first game. I think everyone's on the performance drill, but now with the fitness drill, with the season actually starting, we'll put them all on energy focused, because they will have sharpness if they're playing anyway. And the ones that are on the bench can have performance. Probably the best way to do it. Nawama's already gone up on overall as well. Some interesting players in this squad that could be good long term. They want to do contract negotiations. We'll figure that out in a minute. Was there an offer for Diamande there? Yeah, the problem is, mate, we can't do it at the moment, fella. So what we're gonna do is, can we delegate? No, we can't delegate. It won't matter. We'll go back in for him. He'll be mad and say, "Oh well, we're not going to negotiate you anymore," but we will negotiate with him. And with Diamande, we're going to keep him on the books as a backup. Marshall, loan offer from Newport. I don't know how he's going to grow as a player. I just kind of called him up quite quickly. I should have maybe waited a bit. But it seemed like they had decent potential. Sligo as well. We'll just try to run through this a bit now. Get through this transfer window. Every day there's always something. Elche could take on Milan. I was still waiting on Newport to see what happened there. I don't really know what's going on. Singo has now rejected our offer because we couldn't get the deal over the line. We'll go back in for him. I've got a play to make for him. I know what I'm going to do for that. And then we'll go again here against Montpellier with a very decent team. Let's see what we can do. 2-1 last minute loss, of course. Of course. It's going to be a marathon, not a sprint, this rebuild. Could be a marathon, definitely. An exit now, I believe it's on loan for Tino Kadewere. He's going to Newcastle. Why, of all places, is it Newcastle? He's not even that good of a player. I'm hoping he gets minutes there. Milan transfer offer. We're just looking to loan, mate. And Marshall. I'm guessing Newport rejected. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in and negotiate if we're going to get this over the line. Because for whatever reason, when you try and loan one of these players out to a lower league club, they won't agree on the wages. Despite the fact that they have plenty of wage. It's only a small wage is what I mean. Another exit. Milan goes out on loan to Elche. I don't know how many Youth Academy talents we'll have at the end of this, but I'm hoping we can have at least one. That could be quite interesting. Colwell interest. I mean, I'm not going to go for him. And then Martial goes through to Bohemian. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Right, let's see then. Caldwell interest. Girona could take him, that's fine. Not really the end of my world. Can we go back in for single? We will do that. They might ask for a bit more money this time, that's the only issue. So what we're going to do, we'll chuck a player in, but whom? Kind of not really stacked in any area. Apart from midfield. We'll put a Cuckoo in. And we'll go for 17 million. They don't want a Cuckoo and they want a lot of money. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get single this season. Caldwell's now at Brighton. Was that transfer or loan? Or transfer? Oh, fair enough. I think that's probably our business done. Because I mean, unless anyone else... Unless we can get anyone else in. I need to really look at defending. I can't just look at everybody. Do defending only. I'm intrigued in. Now he's really jump out to me as players that probably do well. Dardai we brought in, but he'd only be a backup. It might be just that we have to stick with what we've got this season. 21 million. I mean, 21 million's enough to get somebody, but I don't know who. I guess. Sheshko would be quite good to bring in, but we don't really need a striker. Not this season, anyway. There's some decent talents on this list, but we're not looking for a striker this season. I'm happy to keep the faith with... What's his face? Lacazette this season. I mean, nobody even came up on the fucking scout report anyway for wingers, so I'm glad we just went in for somebody. What if we get someone who doesn't really play much in the Prem? Like on a cheap... My thinking, and this might be a backward step, but my thinking is bringing in someone like... For whatever reason he comes to my mind, bringing in someone like Kehrer from West Ham. But I don't know if we'll be able to get we won't get the report in time. We may just have to get... we do need to bring in somebody. I'm wondering who, though. A Gerd would be fun. But he probably costs too much either. Or two, even. I'm going to use my career mode app and cheat again. I'll probably get adverts, so it might take a couple of seconds. We could go for a Gerd. I'm going to try and just guess, because it says on here 15.7 million. So I'm going to go for 17 million. They'll probably just walk out, but might as well give it a go. Yeah, that's the issue here as well. Money. We don't really have it to splash, but at least we've tried. I've done the whole thing there, backed out of it. They just want me to pay more than I've got, that's the issue. We might still pull this off if they just say yes to 19. I don't think they will, but... 19.9, I can't. I mean, I probably could, but I just don't have the wage. Oh my god, we've done it. What? I just hope I hope we have enough to pay his wages, man. That's all I'm hoping at this point. We might be able to just do something here. What the fuck's happened to the manager? Where's his body then? Okay. Crucial. This is gonna take every penny, probably. I don't really know what to offer him on wage. What can we offer him on wage? 41k. Let's try Let's try 35k and see if they want to agree with that. They want bonuses. Fuck. Right. That's the best we can do. Oh, they've accepted it! We have used every single penny to bring in Agerd. I don't know if it makes sense, but we've done it. We've got the centre-back signing. We literally have nothing left. That's a masterclass from me. I can't lie. That's an absolute masterclass from me. A strong, solid centre-back. I was going to go for Kera, but I saw Agerd was left-footed. We literally have no money left. Not a penny to our name. But we've managed to get the big Moroccan, right? I think. In on a 5-year deal. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. But it's done. Not really how I planned it to go, but it's fine. It's someone who knows what they're doing at the back. We've managed to get him on a cut price deal somehow. Best possible deal was 20.6 million and we got him for 19. We have scammed West Ham. But we also have no money left. 80 million, or 80 rated. Not 80 million, Jesus Christ. But that is a man that's going to be here for a good while. And it might not make the most sense right now. But I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with that. It does, however, mean that we are broke. We have absolutely nothing in the money. We can't even do any more contracts, which is fine because I don't think we need to anymore. But more importantly, we just don't have any money. Right. Let's do that then. It works. It's not incredible, but it works. We need to bolster the defence. And for a few seasons at least, we won't need to change it again. So that's the centre-back sorted for a few seasons. It's just now everything else. We don't have any money left. And I don't think there's anyone I want to sell. So put Agerd on there. Kasuna as well. Taliso. Probably everyone else, but we're on match day, so it doesn't really matter. Against Nice, then, they haven't got a point yet, so we'll see what happens here. But that is a huge upgrade to their defence. And we do win. Ryan Cherokee with a late winner, Lacazette with a brace as well. And then we'll sim up to January after the window closes. Fucking hell, we've got PSG next. I mean, I'd like to maybe sell one of the backups just so we have a bit of cash to go on a youth academy jaunt, but I don't see how it's going to happen. We've got no money. We are broke. But I think the Agerd signing mix, it might not make a lot of sense first at the moment, but I'm happy with it. You know what? Why not? Diamante can go on a loan deal, see what he can do. I'd like to sell somebody on a permanent just so we've got a bit of cash. Anyone shit that can just go. I mean, I don't really want Ryu to stay around, but we need a backup goalkeeper. Try to think. Worst rated players. Bengi, I was hoping for a loan for. What's his potential? Doesn't really have any. Ryu, all of them are on loan. We don't really need Maitland-Niles, do we? I don't know why Leon have signed him. Try and get a late deal for him. See if we can just get a bit of cash. I doubt it at this point, but the Amandi will go on loan. We'll get the cutscene, so we'll just skip it. Is that Monza? Everyone seems to go Monza when I sell somebody. All the rubbish players seem to go Monza in career mode. I've realised a lot of them seem to go there. Taliafico, not going anywhere. Although Ander Herrera is an intriguing deal because, you know, just I like him because Man United, but we don't need to do that. Jota's gone to Juventus. And we've got absolutely no cash to speak of. What we do have is a team now that will hopefully do well up until January. I'm not sure really what I'm expecting from this first season. We'll keep it on energy focus because they'll get tired playing all these games. Kakare's going to complain. It's fine. We'll put him on a performance one then. Right. Let's see what we've got. We have to kind of go month by month anyway because I've just realised we've got youth academy reports and we can't sign anyone because we don't have any money. So even if we get anyone good off the youth academy, we can't bring them in because we are broke. I didn't think this through. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we should have sold Talisa, but we do need him. Right, let's see what we're saying come... let's go to about here. Let's just go to the end of September. So we lost to PSG, naturally. Due to HAC, which I'm kind of annoyed about. Lost to Bristol. I'm not being funny, like. What's going on? I recommend you... I recommend this game just does it for me. Why? There's nothing special off this, apart from maybe Fisher, but we don't have any money. Can't send anyone. So what's the issue here? What's the haps? Not enough sharpness. Alright, bet. People are getting in the team when they shouldn't be. I'm going to be very annoyed. I just want that clear. Kind of annoying having to do all these plans, but I like it when you're doing a proper career mode, but when you're doing a rebuild like this, it just slows everything down. I mean, we can't send any youth players. Might as well go all the way to January. I'll go at the end of October to see if there's anything that we could have had. This is what you could have won, kind of thing. Drew with Lorient. I'm sorry, but you have to leave. No worries, man. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. It's not been great so far. I can't lie. We're struggling a bit. Paul Okuku transfer. That's fine. He can go. I didn't want him to be here anyway. Didn't I put? I thought I already put him on the transfer list. I can't lie. Maitland Niles as well. No use Scarport. That's fine. Lacazette wants things to be fixed. This man wants a new contract despite the fact that he just rejected the last contract. Did I already just do his contract? Yeah, there you go, mate. Can't do it. Don't blame me, blame him again. Just got monthly report. Lewis has kind of not really come through that good, to be honest. I'm presuming that they ended the Scarport thing because I didn't check it. But it shouldn't expire till the 6th, I think. So if I can locate where it is, then it doesn't matter because we don't have any money to send anyone out anywhere. Right, up to January we go. See what sorry state of affairs we're in at January. We beat a team. That's what I'm saying. We beat a team. We beat 2 teams. I don't want to get crazy here, but we beat 2 teams. Oh, we drew to Lille. You know what? We'll take that, honestly. Drew to Lens. Lost to Toulouse. Beat Monaco. Drew to Nantes. And that's us in January. I mean, I'm not upset with it, I don't think. But I haven't checked the table yet. Why, though? Why is it when I don't fucking do it game by game, everyone's like, yeah, I'm out of here. I hate doing these rebuilds and simming all the way through. Because everyone gets upset. But I also need to, so the rebuilds don't take 3 fucking days. So you can kind of see my issue. It's a hard balance to have. There's some good coming out of this team, but Lebanon wants to go. He's not going. I hate to tell you. He's not unless I physically can't renew his contract. He's not going to be going. I'm guessing either he's not getting subbed on or he is. He's just going to complain anyway. What are we saying halfway through the season then? Lacazette 6, Tolisso 3. Noama looks alright. Modric looks like he's doing okay. I mean, it's not anything special. Cherky's a bit underwhelming, but I feel like he'll improve. But also, is Lebanon just getting no games? He's had 7 appearances and he's got an assist. I don't know what more he could want. Why isn't Agard starting all the games? Why are him and Kalieta Carr swapping? I don't know. Well, we can't do anything unless we've got some cash in from some of the deals that we accepted. I don't think we had any deals that we accepted. I'm not selling Lepanont. I'm not selling him. If you want to come in for Kasunu or you want to come in for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, that's fine, but Lepanon's going nowhere. I will just be ignoring all offers. We're going to lose to this Angers team for absolutely no reason. I already know we are. Like, we've got a decent team, but we're just going to lose for absolutely no reason. We won on penalties. Fucking hell, we nearly did lose. Maitland-Niles scored his penalty, to be fair. Lepanont got minutes. Can't complain. Can he really? I think just with rebuilds, I don't have enough patience. Lacazette transfer offer, not on your fucking Nelly. We're trying, mate. I'm trying. But the 2 transfer listed players that I actually would like to leave are just getting no offers. And the ones that I don't want to leave are getting yes offers. Oh, Cuckoo did have an offer, but they couldn't... Fuck off. Oh, it was from Nashville, wasn't it? Right at the beginning of the season. That's fine. You can keep withdrawing your Lepanont offers because he's not going anywhere. Growing the club financially. It's an important club. Target. First of all, we've actually done quite a bit of that because we've got some prize money. But also, we've got 2 seasons for it, so stop being so fucking impatient. You need to tell them. Wait, where are we in the league? I never even checked. 12th. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. But I feel like we should be doing better with the team we have. Marseille just fucked off with it. I don't know who they've signed. PSG second, Lille, Stade Brestois in there as well. I don't think we should be 12th with the team we have. We're only 6 points off of Monaco. We're just drawing a lot of games. It's not like we've done outright shit. We can't win, but we can't lose. We don't really lose either. It's a bit of a mix. Let's see what we can do against Havre then. That's more like it, boys. Tolisso, Lebanon coming on and scoring. Mudryk, Maitland-Niles. Maybe Maitland-Niles needs to stick around. Can't believe I never thought I would say that. We're going to lose to Lille, I know we are, but we've done our fucking objective in the cup. Kakare, you know what, I'm blocking those. I can't block these, but he's not going. Lacazette. I'll sell him at the end of the season. We'll wait till the January window closes. Cash in on him then. Tolisso transfer offer, again, probably a similar situation. We'll maybe sell him at the end of the season. There should be a rule where you can only go for the players that are actually on the transfer list. What's Lepanont complaining about now? He wants to play against Lille. Why does he need a fresh start though? Why isn't it playing my squad that I want it to play? If Kaliatakar has more games, he has 12 appearances. What's he complaining about? I don't want to have to sim this game by game just because this game doesn't work properly. I don't want to have to do that. But this game's going to give me no option in a minute. Right, who wanted to start fucking Lepanont? In fact, actually, Lepanont can start ahead of Tolisso. Most games. Let's see what happens here then. Right, fair enough. Lacazette brace. Fucking hell, Lacazette's carrying us, isn't he? I knew he would. Into the quarterfinals. I guarantee support. So he's tired, but also wants more games. I don't. How do I win? How do you win when you simulate in the career mode? Is there winning, or is it just pain, the loss and pain? I want game time, but I'm too tired to have game time. Make your fucking mind up. Neither of these are going. I'm gonna just start ignoring offers that I don't want to listen to as usual. the normal. And he's cheered up a bit. As Lacazette, everyone's cheering up a bit. Good. We're up into 9th now. I don't think we'll beat Rennes. But I think with Lebanon starting out of Tolisso, things might change. Except I've not switched it. Oh well. 2-2, we'll take that. I suppose. Cacaret and Tolisso with the goals. Lebanon is getting plenty of game time. Aguerd is getting plenty of game time. I don't understand the frustration. Jaffinho, loan offer. I mean, honestly, probably could, but we'll just keep him around as a backup. Lepanon's going nowhere. Tolisso. I don't understand what's the point. Someone's going to have to explain to me what the point of putting these players on the transfer list is if they just never get bidded for. Because I would like my players to go that I would like to sell. But I'm not getting anything for the ones I want to sell. Which means we've still got no money. I was thinking of doing another youth academy attempt here, but we're broke again. Now Turkey's getting an offer for him. Galatasaray want him. It's not happening. One of the bright sparks of this team at the moment. I think it does better if I sim game by game, but that just takes longer. I don't want to have to take 2 seasons and have it be like 5 hours long. This whole planning thing where you get all this bloody training plans, I like them, but I wish there was a way to turn them off. Just for doing rebuilds, etc. And we're going to get no offers for the players that I actually want to sell. Tagliafico, we maybe move him on next year, but he's still decent. Still quite a decent rating in the team. Probably could push him up to 79 if I actually put a development plan on him. The few I could probably push just a little bit further beyond their potential, but I haven't done development plans for them. We're being real. I don't know how loan growth has gone, I've not checked. Tolisso could probably grow a tiny bit as well, if he felt like it. I remember when he was like such high potential. Clinton Mata probably got to 77. I won't scroll through everything. Mudrik's not been on the. I swear I put him on something. I swear I put him on a plan before the whole. Fuck, we've lost precious time with Mudrik. I think some of these players next year are going to be brought back in. I think the main one, and I can't obviously do it right now, is Noama. I think he's grown quite well, done quite well this season. Not incredible. So far, Lacazette's been the carry, which I kind of expected. Mudryk probably could have done better if I put him on a plan. But anyway, we see out the window here. And we'll just... I guess sim to the end of the season. I don't really know where to sim to. Or do we just go... do I just... Fuck it. You know what I'm going to do? We'll bypass the email messages. Sorry, did I not just say bypass? Why have we come into the emails? 75 to 81 potential. It's not great, is it? I'm not... Again, we're just going to be ignoring the ones I don't want to sell. Game could suck it. We're not going to beat Marseille. They're top of the league, and they're... With this team, I don't know how, but they're popping off. We're not going to beat them in the form that they're in. Aubameyang's just apparently a god. You know, let's go to the end of the season and see what it has lying for us. We'll probably be sacked. We'll have ignored our players for too long and be like, rah, you've ignored your players. Lost to Montpellier. Beat Nice. Drew and Mets. Lost in the cup. It's not too bad. We got quite far in the cup. And there goes the manager rating. You see what I mean? You leave it for a month and everything just goes tits up. Well, again, I will also bring this point in. What's the point of having the assistant manager if all he does is just sit there and watch you and your club fall apart? There is no point in having this assistant manager. We're trying, Lacazette. I'm really trying, but this game does not want to give me anything. Where are we now? 11th. What have Lorient got? They've got Guler in for some reason. And Furlan, that's not Furlan Mendy, is it? Kalulu, they'll probably beat us for no reason. Never mind, Lacazette carry. Noama gets a goal as well. I'm just going to have to do it game by game because it wants to either just fuck up my team, and I don't. Kalita Cars are playing. I don't know why we even got him on loan, to be honest with you. What's the complaint now? I just wish there was a way to turn emails off, like, completely. Does my head in. I know the whole point is so you can manage a club, but sometimes I just wish I wasn't managing a club, you know what I'm saying? It is stress. It's a virtual video game, it shouldn't be stressful. I'm hoping I could just stay in the fucking job for Season 1, and then we'll build on it Season 2. Dalinga's one I would like to bring in, but I'm maybe going to go for a different target. Lacazette and Mudryk. The goals. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it being a time issue. Maybe I should just be happy and, you know, relax a bit. I just don't want to be sat here for 4 hours just going through one season. Che Adams is at fucking Stade de Reims. And because I pointed out, they'll probably win and he'll score 2 past me. That's how it usually goes. When you point out a player, they usually bag twice. Oh, we've won again. Noama and Kasunu. I don't know what's changed. Maybe it's because it's actually letting my team play rather than switching up when I go into the simulation. Jaffinho release clause met. That's absolutely fine. I wasn't planning on using him. It'll probably mark it down as a fucking F rating because I didn't do something with him. But such is life, I suppose. What's changed though? The fact that the game isn't just switching my team off the Sims, like because I'm controlling my team, we actually get. You know, I'm gonna do it like this from now on. It might make the streams longer, but I might get the results I deserve. I might get the results I want out of this. We might lose some games, obviously, don't get me wrong, but we seem to be doing a lot better on this kind of fucking sim than the other one. It might take longer, it might mean a longer episode, but that's just the way it be, it seems. What can we do against Brest? Probably lose. We drew. See what I mean? The results have been all round better. I don't think when was the last time we lost? Probably not long ago, but we won, we drew. We haven't lost since the Cup in fucking, what, January, February? And we're nearly at the end of April. We're going to lose to PSG. I know that. But I think something like this is what's going to have to be the thing. And Lepanon's not going anywhere because he's going to probably be the Tolisso replacement. For being honest. I just need to find a way to convince him that we're worth sticking around for. He's a good young player. I just need to not lose him, really. I mean, that's PSG for you. We're not going to beat that. Either that or we get an unlikely win out of fucking nowhere. But I doubt it. Yeah. Goretzka and Mbappe. And because we lost to PSG, the manager rating's gone back down again, of course. Sorry. Sorry, I'll beat PSG next time. This game is on its fucking mentalness. Monaco. This could be a tricky one. There's a couple of players I'd like to sign in future rebuilds from them as well. Probably won't do it today or tomorrow, though. Not tomorrow, but next time I do this. Ben Seguir is the one I kind of want to sign from them, but I don't know if we go for it. Pull the trigger on that and have him be the Lacazette replacement, perhaps. I thought it gives me progress assessment things for things that take 2 years. Right. Let's think here. Loan expiring. Moreira hasn't really done much, so probably not. Nuama absolutely is coming back. If we can get the money to do that. Mama Balde, not really. And Kayatakar, not really. But yeah, Nuama's probably the only one that we'll go for on a permanent. The problem being is we don't currently have the cash. But we'll be going back in for him next year. You've told me 3 times that you want to go, and I want you to go. But nobody else seems to want you, fella. I don't know how to tell you without being mean. Right, let's see what we can do here. 2-0, Lacazette and Maitland-Niles. I don't know where we're going to finish this season, to be honest. The board want any form of European football. I'm going to tell you wholeheartedly that's not happening. I thought I was getting fucking sacked then, Jesus Christ. Akuku's off to Brighton. They'll probably make money off of him. Sell him for about 50 million down the line. Maitland-Niles transfer offer. We're gonna do all that in the summer. I'm not really fussed right now. Hope with no hard feelings. All you've told me since I got here is that you wanted to leave. To be no hard feelings. I wonder if we get another season out of Lacazette, you know. He's been really fucking carrying us. 2-1. Mudryk and Tolisso. I don't know what we're going to do for this season. I just want to get to next season with our job intact. But yeah, I'm going to be simming it like this from now on because the results have wholeheartedly been better. I don't know if we can get... How many more games have we got? 1 more, right? I think this is our last game of the season. I mean, it's not a bad season, I suppose. This is our last game, isn't it? Yeah, Strasbourg. Probably lose just for fucking shits and giggles, won't we? Shouldn't lose, but we probably will because it'd be hilarious. Fuck it, we'll chuck in Lebanon for the last game. That's probably the reason we'll lose. I'll switch the team around. I mean, it's not bad. It's good growth from this team. 2-0 win. Lacazette and Mama Balde in this final game. I think we finish 8th-ish. It's not 9th. It's not great, granted. But when you look at the team in real life, it's not bad at all. It's a lot of work to do, but I'm here to do it. I think I just need to be more patient. Marseille fell off. PSG took the title. Right, okay. I reckon we did okay. There's definitely... We could have done better there, but... impatience kind of played a part. For Season 2, I'm just going to slow it down and relax a bit, I think. You've played it unsettled. Is that the fucking guy that we had from... Oh, no, I wanted to actually keep him on. Damn it. Bollocks. Well, it's fine. I kind of want to keep him on. That's okay. I didn't accept it in time. I'm in Sar to Wolfsburg. What? Player's release clause is greater than his value. Wait, what? Was he not on loan? It's a different player on loan. That scared me for a second. Didn't realise we had 2 SARs. I'm going to be honest, I've been managing here for a season. Didn't realise we had 2 SARs. Player contract's expiring. Remy Ryu. That's absolutely fine. We can get somebody else. I don't know what the budget's going to look like for Season 2, to be honest, but the main goal is to re-sign Nwama. Get him over the line. I actually meant to check the other competitions, but I've completely forgot to do that. Oh, we still can. Okay, right. So in the league, then the Ligue 1, Uber Eats, PSG win that. Marseille, Lens, Monaco, Stade Brestois. That's how the rest of the table looks for anyone interested. The relegated sides: Toulouse, Metz, and Havre. Coupe Nationale was won by Lens over PSG. Fair fucking play. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals by the winners in the end, so I'm not going to complain at all. The Barrage, Ligue 1, Uber Eats, that's a promotion playoff final, and Toulouse will stay in the Ligue 1 after Bordeaux lost. The preseason tournament, don't really give a shit about. Super Cup was won by Man City over Sevilla, 4-0. Champions League was won by Real Madrid on penalties over Manchester City. The Europa League was won by Leverkusen over PSG. That's quite funny. And the Conference League was won by Frankfurt over Fenerbahce. And we've got the Euros coming up as well, for anyone interested. I'm not, so I'm not going to bother checking. It's a way to check the stats from here, because I might have fucked up. I'll try to see if there's like a development plan thing that I can just click on and... There we go, yeah. So the stats, we can actually access the stats here. 200 IQ'd it. Most games was played by Mata, Cherki, and Lacazette. The fact that Cherki only got 1 goal and 2 assists is incredibly concerning. Top goal scorer was Lacazette with 15, Mudryk with 11, Tolisso with 9. And then it's kind of downhill from there. Top assister was Kakaret from the midfield. And we got the most clean sheets when Cherki played, but he played the most games. So we'll figure all this out heading into Season 2. I don't know what we'll do to figure it out, but I always say we'll figure this out, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. But anyway, it's not the worst. It's not the worst start. 9th, quarterfinals of the Coupe Nationale and the group stage of the European International Cup. And we're going to stick in the job, thankfully. But the problem is now, the board want Champions League. If you do remember, we looked at the objectives at the start of the season. Within 2 seasons, getting a Champions League place. We might be sacked. Anyway, let's see what we can do. The defence is fine, thankfully. I think we need a right back. Unless well, I hope Kambedi's just grown into a monster, but we'll see. An exit here, we don't need to watch it. I think that's a Coco guy who went on a pre-contract. Don't forget to check an update. Right, cool. That's fine. I don't know why you can't do that, but that's fine. A lot of contracts needing done, and the money is 52 million. So first and foremost, we're not even going to waste any time on it. It'd be rude to say that we're not interested in him again. It might cost a pretty penny. It will cost a pretty penny. It'll cost quite a lot of our budget, actually. But I think it's worth. We'll just go straight 30, see what they say. Don't really want to go with a selling clause. We'll just say 30. And we'll get him over the line. Done, dusted, signed, sealed, and delivered. Ernest Nwama. And then we'll see from then on what we want / what we can do. Controller batteries are low. I thought I changed them beforehand, but maybe I didn't. Important, he might want crucial. I'll take important though. But grew into a monster last season, and it'd be rude not to just continue with him. Take the bonus off. What was your uncle? Oh, Bob's now your uncle. We need to figure out what we want to do in terms of moving players out of the club. I wanted to sell Tolisso, but he was quite important last season. And realistically, Cherki just wasn't that good. So I wonder, do we cash in on Cherki perhaps? Anyway, Nwama in on a permanent deal. He wanted to come back. We're bringing him back. Be dumb not to be honest. I didn't realise he'd work this good, this quick. But he's definitely a man that'll be on that right hand side for probably the rest of the rebuild. It'd be dumb not to continue with Ernest Nwama from Molenbeek for 30 million. So the controller just decided to die mid-negotiation, which is okay. Best possible deal was 30 million, so we got it right on the dot. And that is, the problem is that's most of our budget gone. But on the good side of it, it's a player that we really wanted to bring in. So I'm not opposed in any way. So Nwama now officially a Lyon player for good. Let's get him on the development plan ASAP because we need to make the most of that. One of our brightest fucking shining stars in this team. Mudryk now up to a 79 as well, by the way. That might actually work. I can't believe the Mudryk signing could actually work well. But it could work well. He can still grow as well. Get his skill moves up to 5-star, 5-star, and then we'll be at 80 rated as well. It's definitely a feel-good feeling, but it's more, we've not got much money left to do stuff. So I'm kind of thinking, where are we going next? Do we want another season with Lacazette? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Did quite well. Mudryk, Kadewere, you get your ass back on the reserves. Competi didn't really grow as I expected / wanted. And none of the lone players really did what I wanted them to do. Didn't he go? Maybe I haven't simmed into the actual save yet enough. But some of these players I expected to go out on loan and do a job, and they've just not done said job. Might as well get the negotiations and the contracts over the line before we do any further. Another extension for Lopez. Sanchez, he can come in. Let's get him done. I'm not pissing around with him. Can't be bothered. Probably paying more than we should be, but once they're done, innit? That's fine, mate. I don't think you're actually ever going to get into the squad. We're adding a bit more into the wage packet, and Lacazette's probably going to ask for a pretty penny. Wants another year, that's fine. I want another year off him, so that's good too. Tagliafico for 2 years. Cherky. Right, sweet. What does that leave us with, money-wise? 18 mil. We could dip into the free agents. See what's popping. So what do we really need? I would like to get Zaire-Emery, of course, but I think that deal's long gone now. Probably should have pulled the trigger season 1. Right back absolutely has to be the priority, I think. Tolisso I would like to replace, but we can just bring in Lepanont there. That's the wrong... okay. We could do that, and then what I'm thinking is definitely a right back. But who? Chris Kamara? That's the question. Because what good right back can you get for 18 million? Do we want someone who's established? Do we want someone who's going up the way in potential? Lamptey would be quite fun, but I don't know how, he does have a max potential, but quite shit now. Mukiele would be good, but he's at PSG. It wouldn't make sense. Not really much on in the right back market. Trying to think. What if it's a free agent? Any retiring right backs? It might be on the free agents list now, or just any half decent ones, I suppose. Battaglia looks alright. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any outright superstars, but it's an upgrade, really, is what we're looking for. Mansilla. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that's going to displace Clinton Mata. We could swap Mata, of course. Bruno Torres. We'll just put a scout on him. We'll just see what he's about. The main one that looks actual half decent in that. But what is Mata's valuation? Because we could put in a swap deal, which adds a bit more to the fund. He's about 6.5. Well, probably gives us around 25 million to play with. I'm just thinking now, because I do want to keep some money left over. Trying to think of Prem left backs that don't really get what they deserve. I do scout the Prem a lot, I'm aware of that, but that's really all I know. Did I not search Premier League? Oh, still have free agents on lol. I mean, yeah, there's Rico Lewis, but that's kind of a bailout. Seems like we get him in most rebuilds. We don't really need our age restriction. We'll just go back here. See what we've got. Calabria. Gusto. Malo Gusto could be good to return to France. I don't know if, however, is any good still. I wouldn't be opposed to a little bit of Malo Gusto. Isn't he from Lyon in the first place? Didn't he go to Chelsea from Lyon? I could be tripping balls, honestly. Let's advance a bit. We're still on the first. Let's see if we'll get a report from Malo Gusto, see if it's worth doing that switch. A couple of players depart. It's fine. I'm not really arsed about, doing pre-season this time around. I know we probably need the money, but we're not going to win it, are we? I probably should have done more development plans before I started doing that as well, but it's fine. Ignore everything that I'm doing. This is a bad... Do not rebuild like I'm rebuilding. This is just impatience. Right, let's go back into fucking... Some of these we could just move on, actually. What's potential tags looking like? Sanchez, see you later. Bengi, off you go, mate. I thought you could have been something. Probably not. Lucien, off you go on loan again. Irvin Lamami, see you. Akraf Lazari in a bit. Sekou Laga, cool. You're in the way. I want to see what his potential tag is. Fuck off a second. Maitland Niles, I'm happy to let go. What's his... broken down. Can I just see what his... Fuck off. Right, just fuck off for now then. I kind of want to see what his valuation could have gone up to. Mamadou Sarr, exciting prospect. That gets a loan out immediately. Arauch again. De Aurora again. Alvaro. Off you go. Kambedi's not even got a potential tag anymore, which is concerning. Let's send him a little loan anyway. Sell you. Oh, you're already on the list. Alright. Sell him. We really could do in our backup for Lacazette as well. If I'm being real, it's ropes a little bit. There's a couple of ideas I've had. One is to look for Dzeko. The main plan was to get his regen, but that's not going to happen yet. The second plan, obviously, is to look for Cristiano Ronaldo, see if he's retired. And he hasn't. He will do at the end of the season, though. Season 3 might be good for regens. I'm really just looking for that successor to Lacazette, to be honest. I thought it might be Delinga, and it still might be, but I just want to see if anyone else is about. Why have I just searched everybody in the whole game? Any free agents that we could just drag in that look quite good. They don't even have to be that young. In fact, actually they do. I kind of want to try and find the Youth Academy ones or some regens. I don't know if we're going to have any like absolute stars, but next season we will. Reyes, Cleary, Demir looks alright. Could be a bit better. I'm kind of just looking for that next superstar sort of thing, but I don't know who really retires in season 1 on this anymore. There's not really anybody that like screams out to me, I'm the fucking next like striker. And I would do Youth Academy, but last season we physically couldn't do it. I still need the right back first and foremost, so we're around 28 million now with some sales going through. I'm still waiting on the report from whoever the fuck we scouted. Malo Gusto, that was it. I forgot to turn the email thing back on, so I'll do that as well when we go out of here. I was wondering why I'm not getting like pulled into these. Cherokee's going nowhere. I know he's like not had a great season, but I'm putting the faith in him this year. What did I just reject? Did I mean to do it? I think I meant to accept that. That's fine. Alright, off you go. Off you go. Off you go. You're staying. We'll go one more season black as I think up top. Kasuna's going nowhere. And Maitland Niles, I think I already accepted the deal for, but I guess we'll go again. Only for the wage to probably break down. Lepanon's going nowhere because he's going to be starting this season. And he'll have to just fucking grin and bear it, unfortunately. Bruno Torres, final scout report. Who the fuck was Bruno Torres? He was a free agent one. He looks alright, but I mean, if we could bring in, it's going to be a fucking Herculean task. It might be another case of spending all our money. Although we do have Mata in the swap deal, perhaps. So let's get that. Let's get Mata put in. And they wanted around 29 million, so we'll go Clinton Mata in 20. Yeah, you're taking the piss a little bit. Like, you're funny. Blood. I think they put that up to what they did before. Maurizio, mate. Are you on fucking crack? I know your player's good, but like, stop it. Right. We've probably overpaid for Malo Gusto. In fact, that's a lie. We have overpaid for Malo Gusto. I don't even know if we'll get the fucking budget done. The wage. Do we have enough to pull this wage? I don't even know if I have enough to pull this wage off. That's irritating, but we're bringing Malo Gusto back to Lyon. Hopefully. Yeah, we have to tab bonus, appearance bonus off. Fine. Malo Gusto comes back in to Lyon. I'm pretty sure he's here before. I will be Googling right now because he was at a French club. Whether that was Lyon, I am not sure. But he's sick of being behind Reece James forever and ever, amen. So he's coming back to Lyon. He was at Lyon before. I'm gonna bring him back. Because fuck it. I know I want to try to keep these realistic, or these rebuilds semi-realistic. But on the flip side of things, if you keep them semi-realistic, you get sacked. So you got to kind of, you know, push the envelope a bit. We've overpaid, yeah. Pochettino's a wank, but that's fine, because it'll work long term for us. We're out of money again. Until some of those deals go through anyway. I think the rest of it will just pour into the youth academy. I haven't checked the the objectives yet. Excited prospect for Malo Gusto. This was a good signing. Keep working on him. I think that is the correct signing. Whether it makes a lot of sense realistically or not to bring him back, I don't give a fuck, quite frankly. This game isn't realistic with its results sometimes. I could have a super team and then finish 6th, so if it wants realism, it can, you know, be realistic back first. Sharp, it makes sense. Alright. I think I'm okay with selling whatever I wanted to sell and then just keeping the rest on board. Might as well performance focus everybody. And see what we got for the rest of the window. We are obviously want to see some more sales go through. What I need to do after this deal, Ainsley Maitland-Niles leaving for Stuttgart, I need to turn the emails back on. Because I will miss them. There's no way I'll get 3.6 for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm not being silly. Like, he's not worth that. Maitland-Niles goes. Lepanont transfer offer. I mean, he's starting this season, so we're not even going to entertain those. Enrique, that's fine. And Ella Rouche, loan deal from PSV and Fulham coming in. I'm hoping some of these loan deals work out at some point. Exit now for this man. Diawara. Got to Valencia this season. Go get a quick drink of water. Particularly Florence Sanchez, who's hustling out there. I don't think I've ever heard a Assistant manager say hustling, but that's okay, I suppose. I think Sile Kambedi is going again. He's not got his potential tag anymore, which is a shame because last year, I can't remember who we did the rebuild with where we used him. I want to say Bolton, but I can't remember. I can't believe I actually finished off a Bolton rebuild as well without getting sacked, man. That's more exciting. That's more impressive. If we ever do like a League 2 rebuild, it's going to take fucking at least a few weeks. It'll take about 6 parts or something, like 5 or 6 parts. We'll do 2 seasons per part. Yeah, 5 million was probably a bit too much to ask for, but you're taking the piss if you get him for that little. Vincent, if that is your real name. It probably is. I refuse to believe that he's not called Vincent Company, but like, don't stiff me. He has got potential, just I don't really want him here. Did I accept the Mulan one? I did. Just double checking to make sure I accept. We're just going to slow it down a bit and just relax a bit, because there's no point in rushing this stuff. You can't rush success. Rome wasn't built in a day. With all these training plans, it does take a little bit longer nowadays. I'm going to be simming it game by game, just for reference. And I'll turn the emails off when we get between... When we're between the summer transfer window and the January transfer window, I'll be turning the emails off. Does my fucking head in. But just to get all the players that I want to play game time, we're going to be simming game by game, because I know sometimes it likes to switch the team around out of nowhere. It just likes to just fucking throw things into disarray. So I'm not going to allow that. If I can help it. Another exit. Florent Sanchez. He was hustling in midfield apparently, but could hustle over at Cremonese instead. Maybe made a mistake there, but it's fine. Ligue transfer offer. I probably could be accepting more for these guys, but I just cannot really be bothered penny pinching. Any money we get now probably is going to a youth academy project anyway. That's a tall man. That is a tall man. Skelly Alvaro off to Burnley. I did penny pinch a bit for him because I knew we could get more for him and it'd be worth. Let's just throw it into a youth academy thingy then. We'll send Fouquet away to France. We're going to look for everything just for the whole year. See if we get any French talents come through. Make sure everyone is on their sharpness shit. I mean, he is on the sharpness shit. I don't know why it's... Everyone's on the sharpness heading into the new season, right? Kadewere is not. Bloody hell. I was one. We're nearly running out of players. Agaird's going nowhere. I know he wants to leave, but I don't think he really wants to leave. We're going to ignore the ones for Agaird. We're going to accept the ones for Sardo. I'm wondering if we just bring in a few free agents just to kind of have depth. We'll go back in for Bruno Torres. We'll get him on a deal in. Does look like he has decent potential, to be fair. 17 years of age, already 72 rated. Sporadic. 5 years. Normally one of my players I probably just loan out as soon as I brought in, but put him on a grand. I'm not watching the fucking cutscene of free agent signing. I'm sorry. I'm not watching, like... I'm not... I don't have to watch... Like, why isn't there an option to turn them off? At all. I'm aware he's not good enough, but we need the depth. Alright? Their video game, you don't need to tell me. I don't know what his potential is, if he even has any, but... Kind of more for depth. He looks alright. Doesn't have a potential tag. Slightly concerning, but that's okay. Lebanon, you're going nowhere, fella. I have to tell you. You're stuck. Couple of exciting prospects, couple of great potentials, a couple of averages. And I reckon we can get one more season at Lacazette. Exit now for this man. I think it says Sekou Lega. After Amiens. Could have got more from him apparently. I doubt it. I'm not a magician. Lonami transfer offer. I'd like to sell him, but I don't know if we have the depth anymore. Who are we... What's the script here? Oh. Yeah, we kind of need more depth. So I'm wondering if loaning out all these players is a good idea. Let's just go into free agents and find some depth, I think. What do we need? We really need a backup goalkeeper, don't we? So who do we bring in there is the question. Aquino looks alright. Mario Correa looks decent. Might be the Muslera regen, to be fair. Rory Leonard, I don't know who he's a region of, but he could be alright. Santi Otero. Maybe not great all round, but has got some good facets about his gameplay. His ability. Right, then between Otero, scout for now. Otero, Leonard, and there was one more, and I can't remember who it is, so I'm gonna scroll all the way back up. Was it great? No, it wasn't. It was. It wasn't him, but he actually looks okay. Who the fuck was it? Correa. God, brain. If I plug my brain in for a day, you know, it'd be great. I don't know how long those scouting reports will take, but we'll just advance a bit further. Mulan goes out on loan, which means I don't think anyone else can go now. Purely on depth reasons alone, we don't really have enough. We've got one reserve at the moment. Alright, let's go get some more depth then. So we've got up front wise. They'll never get really to play, I don't think. It's just for depth. Demir, why not? He's got decent stats. Gabode actually looks alright, but we don't need everybody. Should get a bit of depth in here. Yelovich actually doesn't look that great. I mean, he's fast, but that's about it. Lee, he's fast. Fucking hell. Shooting leaves a lot to be desired, though. It's not just about speed, by the way. It could be finishing as well. Pinto. I mean, it's not great pickings from season 1 here. Could be worse, I suppose, but not really fantastic. So we've got midwise. Kind of just glossing over the stats a little bit rather than going full in depth because I don't really have the time. Jose Alves looks okay. Joachim Awer, we'll put a scout on him. Probably too many midfielders to put on the whole list. For being real, but just see if anyone kind of screams out to me as an option. We'll sign a few because we need a depth, but Oi, Diaz looks alright. Don't know who he'd be the region of. He's a region of anybody. Oh man. I don't mind doing rebuilds. I think if I'm going to do them in the future, I'm going to have to put more time aside. What with all the development plans you have to do, all the training plans you have to do, and the fact that your team sometimes decides to switch around when you sim through the calendar, and crucial players like Agard get really unhappy that they're not getting game time, despite being one of the highest rated on the team. Something you have to keep an eye on. I think that's okay for now. We'd have to go mad. See what got for defence, but we're not going to probably get too much more scouting done here because I do want to get some progress done. I might want to be a bit more patient, but I do want to get some progress done as well. We'll scout a couple more. None now, unless they're absolute ballers, I think. French free agent Maurice Cohen. Might as well have a look. I want to keep some money, of course, for Youth Academy. I just realised I've done that already, haven't I? That's fine. I think we're probably... You know what? I can't be bothered scrolling through all of them. We'll be fine. If I've missed a gem, then it's on me. Exit now for Mamadou Sarr. 12-month loan. Which means I physically think that's everyone that can leave until we bring in some of this depth. As you can see, the Lamani transfer talks have ended. And if I do accept that, it won't go through because I don't have enough depth. So until we've got scout reports from the depth players, we can't really do anything. We are here, though, now at the start of the season. So if you swap for a goalkeeper, maybe I'd be interested in swapping Lopez, but we're probably okay for one more season with Lopez. Lepinot's going nowhere because he's getting the starts now. I'm hoping that can convince him to stick around. Lacazette's going nowhere. Lacazette's value's gone up again, which is fine by me. He's been popping off, so can't really complain. Right, some of the depth stuff is here. Bengi. I mean, it's not going to go through because I can't sell anyone, but like it looks like Otero is a man to bring in off the keepers. So we'll do that. Again, this is just purely for depth reasons. Because we've not got any. So we're just kind of trawling the free agents just for a bit of depth. Decent rate at 72 as well. It's not like he's going to be shit. Recommended wage 6.5. You can usually cut below that a bit, so we're going to say 5. Right, I'm not watching the cutscene of him arriving. I'm sorry, I'm not. Brain rotting watching all these fucking cutscenes, man. I don't mind watching them for like some of the big players or even just some of the smaller players. Well, every single one, if you get what I mean. Some more players here scouted. We'll just see what happens there. How many days have we got for the game? Alright. Bengi release clause met, we know. That's absolutely fine, because I don't think he's going to perform here. And then a shit ton of reports here. Alonso, Correa. There's some okay players here. Nothing, you know, outright, oh my god, he is insane. But Cohen can come in as depth. As a French player, we do like French players at depth as well. I don't know how they'll grow, but we'll put them on development plans as well. Just to see if they can provide anything. Fucking hell, he wants money. I'm not watching the cutscene. Especially when your chief scout anyway in there for some reason is glitched out wearing some random free agent's kit. I know he's a free agent, but you'd have to welcome him in a free agent kit. We'll go for... We do need a striker as well, so Demir can come in. We literally have no other striker besides Lacazette. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put sporadic. If he doesn't get rotation games, I might be a little bit upset, but that's not the world to me. Recommended wage 7.6. We could probably get away with 6, or they might at least counter. I'm not watching them for the free agents. I'm sorry, I'm not. There's no point. Delinga's actually quite a good striker. He's gone to Cadiz now. Sir Emery is obviously going to be probably out with our like range now for a while. We'll bring in Alonso as well. Sporadic. Recommended. We could probably get away with 5k. Maybe they'll put the money up and see what we say to that. Nah, they're not. We're putting the money up and we're going to say 5. We've got a bit of budget now, by the way. I want a bit more, whatever. We've got a bit of budget now, by the way, so it's not the end of the world. 22 million. Maybe keep that till January just in case Lacazette does go down drastically, or we just want to make a move for anyone. But I kind of want to go for Delinga again at some point, so maybe we'll do a swap with Lacazette and that, perhaps. What are we saying on these reports here? Is anyone absolutely mental we could have brought in? We could have probably brought in Eusebio Contreras, looking at it. Maybe should have taken a bit more, paid a bit more attention to this rather than everything else, but it's okay. Karamoko Dembele could be quite good. Barnau, I know he's decent. Felix Fernandez, Boadu. So good players in here, but do we want to sign any of them? I don't want to sign people just for the sake of signing them. If I was going to sign them, I want to use them. At this point, David, obviously, he's class. Single, we know about. Zeremir, we know about. Delinga, we know about. Should we go look through the scout report, see if there's anything else we want to pull off before we get the season underway? I think we're probably okay, you know. We could have an emotional return for Olivier Giroud, but I say emotional return, he's never been at Lyon, but he's also retiring end of season. Could have got a bit more experience as a backup, perhaps. It's okay. It's cool. Fucking hell, Pedro's 37 though. Makes you feel old. I am oldish, but I'm not like mad old. We've put some scouts on some people anyway, but I think I'm fine with what we've got for this season. I would like to maybe push a bit more, but I don't really know where to improve. I'm happy with what we've got. I don't know if it's Champions League worthy, but Lebanon will grow throughout the season. I don't know how much more. It might potential out at 77. That's the only issue. But we've got the depth now as well. I need to put them all in development plans actually while we're here. So do that beforehand. Did that just say that he was at his potential, Otero? You know, sometimes you can't always strike, you know, a home run. Sometimes you'll strike out. It's the way it be sometimes. Taliafico, does he get to an 18? Maybe. Before he declines in age? I don't know. Bruno Torres looks alright. Diomande, I didn't realise he wasn't on a plan. Forgot we loaned him out last year in the end. Marius Cohen might already be near his potential. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just depth to have. I'm really looking forward to the free agent pool next year. With some of the big players retiring, mainly Ronaldo and Dzeko. They always seem to spawn in good regions. I think we've got everyone on the development plan now of some kind. I need to. I suppose we better put a Terror on anyway. And we might as well just put Kadewere on as well. In fact, I was just gonna sell him, but I did actually straight up reject an offer for him because I wasn't paying attention. So it's the way it be sometimes. Right, we advance against Rennes. They've got a decent side. I reckon we've got a good enough side to win, but we shall see. I'm going to keep that money left over from midfielder if Lebanon does hit his potential at 77. I want Cherokee to ball out. I want Nwama to ball out. Lacazette's already got that 79 as well, which maybe means we'll have to look at a striker as well in January, perhaps. It's a 2-1 win. Mudryk masterclass. So what we need to do now is turn this shit. Well, actually, we're still in the transfer window. We'll keep it on for the transfer window. We'll turn this shit off towards January, and I will be going. I'm going match by match because I do not trust this game. It would make the most sense to sell Lacazette now and cash in for a new striker, but he done so well last year. I don't want to. just yet. Continuing on, Bengi is going to go to Volendam. I mean, the release clause wasn't lowered in the value. I don't know if you're blind. Bengi transfer talk down. The Gerd is going nowhere either. Bear with me, guys. Advance. Cherokee. Oops. Sorry, I got a phone call. Right, I have returned. Sorry about that. I had a phone call to answer. Right, we move. We've got Nantes up next. We won our first game, to be fair. Right. We should beat this. We should beat this. And we do beat it. Nwama's actually been a really good signing, I think. Tagliafico is going nowhere, at least not this season. Agerd, nowhere either, at all. Probably for the long term. Agerd, going nowhere. I'm just going to start. I can't block offers for him, can I? Because he wanted to go. O'Brien, I think he probably would have been. He probably would be. We'll keep him around. Anthony Lopez now at full sharpness. These rotation players aren't at any sharpness, so we'll have to fix that just in case they are required. It's not a bad start. 2 wins out of 2. I'm going to actually as well invest in coaches. That's a good point. Not done that in a while. Benjamin Bourgeois. Yes, please. He could probably go anywhere as well. Can move him around and about the club. We're bringing Charbonnier as a midfield coach. Any good defensive ones? Ooh, we could go defense or goalkeeper. Louis Bouquet. I don't know which way to go with him. We'll see what we've got on this last one. Yeah, we'll keep him in defense then because we've got a 4-star goalkeeper, but only 3-star defenders. That's fine. Can we get one more midfield actually? Can we get one more midfield? How many can we get is my question, I guess, out of this. We've got 4 open positions. Right. What are we looking at? Nothing really. Not really strikes out to me. We'll just continue as we're going now. Keep going as it is. Could be our first loss of the season to Lille. I hope not, but it could be. It is. I knew it would be. I had a horrible feeling. I was thinking of getting Ben Seguir, you know, as the Lacazette replacement. Do we want to strike for that now? Because that could be a move. I don't know what rating he'll be, though. That's the only issue. We're just gonna we'll scout him anyway. Ben Seguir is someone I was gonna bring in for another rebuild, but I feel like he could fit in this one. Elise Ben Seguir. He's got good potential, but he's been approached by Arsenal. If he goes to Arsenal, probably lost all hope. If he goes to Roma, we might have got a bit more option for him. But it probably will happen now. Is there anything else we want to do before window closes? 22 million. I think I'm okay with this, you know. We're just going to skip deadline day. And we'll go to the emails, turn them off, and we'll go. Okay, we stopped. Oh yeah, the monthly scouting reports. I forgot about this. Anything? Not really. I mean, Leonard might be alright. Everyone else is pretty wank in it. This second season might take a little bit longer to go through, but if it means that I get the fair results I deserve for this team, I don't really care. I know I said I wanted to rush it a bit more, but I feel like that's just not going to work. Striker, apparently. I see more of a centre mid, personally. See how that goes. We're just going to advance. What did I do? Who's Eusebio Contreras? Oh, this kid. He's got a Villarreal. Yeah, he'd actually be not a bad backup. And there was Awer as well, who I was thinking of signing. Didn't actually look as good as I thought. I'm not going to sell him, but I will sell Kadewere. Not interested in selling. We can't block offers for a Gerd for some reason. Right, we move to a loss to Strasbourg. I'm not sure if I understand how this game operates. Let's go to the training plans, let's sort all the energy out, because I think that's what's fucking it up a bit. I mean, everyone's all fully focused, performance focused and ready to go, but everyone's tired. So we'll fix that. Mudryk now to an 80, by the way, that's mad. We actually might be able to make a hero out of Mudryk yet. One of our highest rated players, Mikhailo Mudryk. It's an interesting one. I quite like it, to be honest. We'll put him on an inverted again. 5-star, 5-star at this point. Only problem is performance things might go down because it's a 2-week break. Advance. So Ben Seguir, probably at Arsenal now, but we'll go have a look at him anyway. He's still at Monaco. Never actually went through. Contract expiry. That's, that seals the deal for me. Rejected Arsenal and Roma. That, yeah. It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. We don't need to sell a clause, just call it an 8. They might ask a tiny bit more. That's a fucking no-brainer if ever I saw one. Get Ben Seguir. He's going to be probably the Lacazette replacement. Rotation now, but come season 3, unless we get some absolute balling regens, I don't see why Ben Seguir won't be involved in this. I don't know where I offer. We'll say 20. It's fine. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure which way. Ben Seguir involved. I don't know when he'll come in January, surely, won't he? We probably could have just got him on a pre-contract, but I didn't want to risk that. And 8 million's absolutely fine. So he'll come through in January, be the understudy to Mr. Lacazette before he takes that spot. Gonna instantly put him as a striker. Right, against Saint Etienne, 2-all draw. Yeah, that makes total sense based on the stats there, by the way. Nearly lost that too. I'm going to be 100% with you. I don't reckon we're going to get Champions League. I don't think we're going to do it. Sign crucial first team player to a defender position. We didn't need to, so I didn't do it. Oh, I did sign Malo Gusto, but it was important. I should have put him as crucial. Bollocks. It's fine. Should get round to 16 in the Coupe Nationale. I'm pretty sure that's one round we have to get through, unless we get drawn against fucking PSG. As we go against Lorient now, we should win, but because of that, we'll probably lose. Lepenant and Gusto. Lacazette missing a penalty. Christ, mate. The downfall begins for Mr. Alexandre Lacazette. But yeah, I'm doing it game by game here. It's the only way to realistically do it. Because if I go on the calendar, it'll just put wrong players in wrong places. I've learnt that. I've realised that. And I think Lepenant has hit his potential of 77. Which I had a worry that he would. Damn it. Well, we can make a move for somebody else in the summer. Or, I mean, we've still got money in January. It's just going to have to be maybe a swap deal involving Lepenant. Because he wants to leave anyway. So, see what we can do then. Against Stade the Rhyme, Cacaret and Lacazette. A Rhyme. We'll advance. Better be guys again. Sorry, everyone seems to message me about important stuff when I'm streaming. Right, Clermont-Foot next on the list. Hopefully we can beat them. They got Batshuayi. Interesting signing. I'll say that at bag 3. No, didn't bag any. Lacazette with a brace and Mudryk. We're continuing the Mudryk fun. But I don't know how. Oh my god, there's going to be a big break here, and it'll be like sharpness will be all red, and it'll make I'll probably lose to lens because I'm not doing the sharpness. Whatever. We're in 4th at the moment. How's the top looking? PSG undefeated. Shock. But we have got a good squad here, and I think we should have enough. It might not be Champions League, but we should have enough to get Europe. Of course, Lens beat us. And then we've got PSG. Yeah, it might be a bit of a downward spiral here. I can't lie. Kakaret's, it's not his potential. Surely 80. Can he not go further? I mean, there's gonna be a big midfield exodus in next summer. I think that's probably where Zaire Emery comes in. Probably not as realistic, but I just want to use him, to be honest. Cohen development schedule. There's a lot of people coming out of fucking potential. What about the high rated end of things? What we're saying potential wise? Kasunu's still got room to grow. Still got plenty of room to grow. Go on, Kasun dog. He's going to be an end gamer, I think. Mudryk as well. He's still got room to go. Quite a lot of room to go, I think. Gusto as well. Noama, Cherokee. Quite a few. But there's definitely some improvement. We need Europe. We're not going to beat PSG. What the fuck? They brought in De Bruyne. Yeah, that's not getting beaten. not a chance. Is that getting beaten? Came close though. Marquinhos last minute winner. But Mudryk with a brace. He seems to be fucking cooking. Didn't think he would actually succeed as much as he has. On the words we go. Think Taliafico hasn't started. What are you on about? The squad hasn't changed since I've been simming, hopefully. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get really annoyed with games that we should be winning, like this one. We'll lose. I'm just gonna get really annoyed as we continue. Thank God for Diamande. Lacazette and Mudryk have been the carries. Amiens as well. Police are unhappy with lack of involvement. We'll talk to the bloody cunt about it, not me. Leonard goes up to... Oh, he actually looks... You know what? He doesn't look bad, does he? Diamandi wants more game time. That's understandable. I don't... he just scored a winner. I don't understand why he thinks he's so good all of a sudden, but fair enough, I guess. Try and train sharpness a bit more. This is fucking... I don't mind doing rebuilds, but this whole training shit, there should be a way to just get your fucking manager to do it. Leg is probably going to score past us because he's a former player. No, he didn't. Lebanon, Cherokee, Lacazette. Sweet. Advance. We've got sharpness on performance on most players. I forgot to check the Youth Academy report. That's probably good that I should have done that earlier, but I just have been skipping through. Mathieu looks quite good. Marshall here looks decent. Nobody else really. We'll try and get some work done on him. Youth Acad. Yeah, fucking Leonard looks quite good, doesn't he? He actually does look pretty good. If it's going to be a long-term rebuild, it might be that he is involved a bit more. This guy's 5-star, 5-star off the rip. Let's work on the work rates, I think. Advance then into the next realm against Monaco. I mean, we took Ben Seguir. Well, we haven't yet, but we're going to be taking Ben Seguir. But they have got a good squad otherwise. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this. They've signed De Vrij, they've signed Raya, they've signed Zakaria. Balogun, of course, he's a baller at this point. I would be surprised if we lose. Yeah, Minamino late winner. I mean, as long as we get some Europe, I'll take it, but I don't know what the board will want to say on that respect. We're in third currently. aren't we? Fifth. I can't read numbers. I think we dropped down actually just after that last game, but still. Fucking hell. Talk about a bloody. Kuiper's on the madness, but talk about a bloody great game. Lacazette with a brace, Mudryk with the other. We're nearly at January, and I'm looking. Lacazette's the top bloody. What the fuck? He's outscoring Mbappe in that. Legit. We shouldn't. We should just keep Lacazette till he retires. I probably won't even sell him. I probably won't even get rid of him. Probably just keep him on the till the end. This is a good squad. I do like this, but there's obviously areas we need to upgrade with people hitting potentials. We've lost to fucking Toulouse. Of course we have. Of course. They were in the relegation battle last year, and we are in a European battle this year. So we lose. Of course we do. I have to remember to stay in my fucking lane, apparently. Marseille and Lille. Why aren't we winning games? Because we have the opportunities, they don't finish. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Nice, are Nice top? They seem to be on a lot of points. They're in second. Either joint top. I wonder if Ben Seguir will come in and change anything. I think something will happen in terms of transfer, but I just don't know what. I want to keep Lepin on, but his potential, it seems, and cashing in now might make sense. We'll wait till the actual window opens. Tolisso wants to go as well, so maybe wait till the actual window opens. We'll see where we go from there. Noama, Mudryk, Cherky. Team spirit slumps. Okay. Leonard wants to come up. Fair enough. Understandable. Potential on the madness. 69 to 89 still. Lacazette blood. We're getting there. Alright, just chill. If we somehow fail this cup objective where we have to just win one cup match, I'll be a bit annoyed, trust. But, should find it. So Ben Seguir's in, yeah. I mean, 8 million for an exciting prospect. And he will take the spot of Lacazette, probably. When he comes. We might as well watch this. Because it is a big signing-ish, kind of. I think we're going to move on Lebanon because I don't think we're going to get much more out of him. I think that's a decent amount, and we'll try and get Tolisso out as well because he doesn't want to be here, does he? Lamani as well. Oh, it's hard life being a football manager, but somebody's got to do it. A rating. We could have got a bit more, but not by much. I think that's probably a good deal. He wanted to go for fucking goodness knows how long now. Get over the line. We'll get Tolisso out as well. I don't really know who we're going to bring in that midfield, because we obviously can't afford Zaire Emery just yet. Unless, of course, we can. I'm trying to think about the dollar right now. We'll wait till the Tolisso thing goes over the line. I'm presuming he'll be in the midfield for this one. No, it's decided. That's, yeah, because we've only got a 76 rated player on the bench we could just chuck in. This game is a madness. Right. I don't know if we win or lose. We lose. Right, cool. Manager rating will probably shrink down to fucking 3 then. Yep, there we go. Couldn't even get past the fucking round 32, to be fair. Right. Cool. Exit now for Quarantine Tolisso. He goes to Galatasaray. 8.5 is about right. What was we going to do next? There was offers. Accept that. Accept that. Lamami's going to be that player that just doesn't go, isn't he? I've realised this. I've accepted this. What we said in terms of stats, I've not really checked stats this season so far. Lacazette's on 10, Mudrik's on 10 as well. Both been cooking. Cherky again, though. Mate, I'm not being funny, like. What is going on with you? I thought you were going to be fucking balling out for me, but you've just not been balling out for me. I wonder if I put an instruction on him. Will that change things? That's not where I scroll down. No, what? Stay forward. Stay in the box. And just do whatever the fuck you want, mate. Free roam. Whatever gets you more involved. So Tolisso deal is over the line. We're moving someone else on here. Linard goes to Alanyaspor for 2 years. Right, let's have a fucking gander. Who the fuck is in midfield just now? Ben Sakir, I love you, mate, but you're not a midfielder, and we know that. What's the cash sum looking like? 34. It's going to take a Herculean effort, I reckon, to get Zaire Emery. Also, he's just gone to Betty. What the fuck? Right, fine. Let's see who we can bring in as a midfielder then. So we've got about 30 million to play with. What's the scat saying? We do need an upgrade there. I've actually tried to scroll across the midfield, but ignore that, I suppose. Video game. I just don't know who we bring in. Because I was wanting to bring in Zaire Emery, but that looks impossible now, because A's value is just gone up by about 16 trillion. And not only that, he's also gone to a different club. Doesn't help proceedings, really. We kind of need someone who's showing the rating now, sort of thing, like an 83. I just don't know who. If I scroll along to midfield, will that help? Probably not. We need someone who's kind of like there already, but can still grow a bit further. I think this is the last one I just checked, wasn't it? Right, cool. If in doubt, search the Prem. No, in all seriousness, let's see what we've got in terms of the homestead. Anyone besides Zeremru that screams out to me? Borrego isn't bad, but he's 31. Ganduzi, perhaps? No, he's just a bit too much. Lamar's too old now. Not too old, he's 29, but like he won't improve the team at all. Rabiot, not going to be able to poach him from Man United. He's 29 as well. Kefren Taram. He's a bit at the price range. Zeremry's way out now. Fucking Christ. Right. What about German young midfielders? We're going to have to... I should have just kept Lebanon till the end of the season now thinking on it. But we might still be able to find something special. Goretzka's too much. Gundogan, too old. Kroos is too old. I mean, for a half-season deal, Kroos could be the one, but... Nothing really. Let's try England, because they've got some good midfielders brewing at the moment. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go for the likes of Jude Bellingham, but... we'll just see what we do have on offer. Dele Alli, as much as I love you, mate, I don't actually for reference, but he's just not going to come in. Yeah, well, let's just cut to the chase. I'm going to get someone from the Premier League, aren't I? I want to not get them from Chelsea because I've already raided Chelsea a couple of times. Let's see what we got on the list. I want someone who's like there already. Bentancur would be there already, but a bit too much. Or at least close to being there, kind of thing. But I know is on the verge of, breaking out. Gravenberch is quite good, but he's just a bit too much. Kovacic 30. McAllister would be quite fun. Basically, what I'm doing with this midfield sign is we need to just have it be kind of an end gamer. But I just don't know who the fuck to go for. Donny, imagine. Right, let's be real here. I don't know who the fuck we're going for. Let's try the Serie A. We've not really dipped into that too much. Some good players in here. I mean, Barella obviously would be the dream, but he's a bit too much money. Frattesi would be fun, but again, cash. Gavi, obviously cash. Why the fuck is he at Inter? Coop Miners, still too much. I mean, I don't really know what to go for now. I should have just kept on with Lebanon till the end of the season. McKennie might have been good beforehand, not really anymore. Taylor might be... I don't know if he's as good as he was. I'm wondering, do we try and put a swap around for Thuram? I just don't know who I'd fucking swap. We're going to try and go for it, but I doubt it'll come off. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Let's see. Anyone we can really even... I mean, Bruno Torres looking alright. Mande. Just brought Brent Seguir in. This is going to be a fucking Hail Mary of an attempt. It won't work. Yeah. Give it a try. Give it a roll. Didn't work. Didn't expect it to. Right. I just don't know. I've kind of put myself in a situation here that I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know who to sign. Still fucking too much. What about use him in another rebuild? But just have a look. I'm not gonna get him, definitely. Yeah. Probably make something work around that. It's a shitty position I've left myself in, to be honest with you. I need someone who's kind of going to be there, but not actually there yet, if that makes sense. Let's just, you know what? We might as well just take a look at what I know. See what we've got to offer. Ew, not Greenwood. Nothing really. What Man City rocking now? We just need a really good centre mid, but also quite cheap. It's a difficult conundrum. You've only got 24, I see. I've had 24 for a bit. I've just not really done any streaming on it yet. We could... No, we can't get Gravenberch. Moretti. Exciting prospect. You know, we're just going to scout. We're going to scout and go for Moretti, I think. But for now, Ben Seguir is just going to have to sit there, I'm afraid. Lamani goes to Blackburn. We're just going to go for Moretti. It seems like it makes sense to me. Ben Seguir's out of position. I don't even know if we'll win. We still beat Lille, and he scores. Okay, well. What free agents are there for you? I spent about 40 minutes earlier looking at free agents. There is absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing. When Season 3 comes around, then there'll be more, because I know some players are retiring for Season 3. But for Season 2, there's been absolutely nothing, so I'm just gonna put it all on Moretti if I can. See what happens. Probably the best signing. He's got good potential. I'm honestly kind of just want to get this rebuild done at this point, but for today anyway. Still gonna be a pretty penny. Let's try and go for another Hail Mary. I just need someone now, kind of thing. So we'll try that. Oh. I mean, yeah, the sell-on clause, but I don't think we'll ever sell him on. Joyce works. It's been a bit of I've been just pissed a load of money into the wind, but... No, Chavez went to a different club, but I can't remember where is my body. Fuck it, you get 50, we just need to get it over the line. And then comes Moretti. I'm not watching all the cutscenes, I can't be bothered. It's probably a bit of a waste, but it's fine. Could have done a bit better off that deal as well, but I just needed someone then and there. I should have just gone for Zaire Emery at the start like I was planning on doing as well. Chavez is what we're looking for. I think he went to a club though. But this is Season 2, not Season 1, sorry, I should have said as well. We're into Season 2. There's absolutely nothing available. Chavez is at Barcelona. It's fine. We'll just go with Moretti, and if it doesn't work out, then Liverpool get some money off of me. Bit of a panic buy, but it does the trick, doesn't it? It'll be good enough till the end of the season, and we can. I'll next time I stream this, I'll be more, you know, aware and more wanting to do this. But I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I've got a headache. I'm happy just to try and get to the end of the season now. In fact, I just don't want to do anything with this deadline day. We'll just skip it all. So this is going to be a team that will lead us till the end of the season now. It's a bit not great, if I'm being honest, and it's not really got full depth. But a lot of players are out on loan. It should be fine. It should get us, maybe not Champions League, but some kind of Europe. There's a lot of change I want to do, but just I don't have the money to do it until we get into Europe. It's a problem with these rebuilds. Inbox 8. What are we saying? I'm not. There's no way I'm selling Mudryk. Mudryk's actually been one of the ballers of this team. I can't believe I'm saying that. Mudryk's been fucking class. Now up to an 82. One of the highest rated players in the team. He's just been balling out. Long may it continue, mate, honestly. We've also got a lot of loan talent out. We can obviously call him back if we need to. Leonard's going up a bit. Leonard's going to be a good one long term, I think. There's some good talent here. Ben Seguir, I'd like to see. I think he's going to be the Lacazette replacement. But I'm kind of just rushing sort of through season 2, but at the same time I'm playing every game so it doesn't mess up my team. So that's the team we're going to roll with. Can we win? Yes, we can. Mudryk, Lacazette, and Noama. I can't wait for another streamer doing a new career mode on 23. I'm hoping you mean me, because I'll be doing a career mode on 23. Well, I'll finish Hartlepool and then I'll be done, but still. I hope you're on about me. Because I'll be very upset. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, a FIFA career mode is a lot. 23 career mode is a lot better than 24. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the one I suggested? Go for it. I will hear it. We're in 4th, but I don't think that's going to stay because this game doesn't like me. We're going to lose to Monaco. Our team should probably go head to head with them now, but we're going to lose because that's the only reason, just because. Yeah, cool. I just hope I don't get sacked. See what all this bullshit is here now. Aguerd's been like he's been getting offers for ages because he wanted to leave because for whatever reason the game didn't play him, but I can't take him off the transfer list unless maybe I can. Hold on. Cannot remove a player who submitted a transfer request. Well, we've still got 3 years and 4 months of EAFC, mate, so no escape, unfortunately. They'll probably beat us as well, to be honest, and I don't really know why, but they probably will. This game's too predictable. We're not going to get Champions League. The game just likes to fuck me over too much. Why is the match? Sorry, like I get we're not doing fantastic. Why is the match rating gone on by about 10 just for one loss? What have we caused a genocide or something? What the fuck's the issue? Just give me time. Lacazette's going to be like, oh, we're not going to win anything. Yep, there we go. There he is. Unhelpful comments of Lacazette. Either create a club in the English League 2, just a random English League 2 team, but they can only sign Vikings and only do a Viking Youth Academy with the end goal of winning the Prem Champions League with Haaland. Sounds like an interesting idea. Can we please win? We've got, like, I'm not being funny, but our squad is a lot better than Toulouse's. You know what? We nearly lost that. I would just sack me right now, to be honest. You want to? You're just going through the agony of like making me wait. Just get me out of the club now. Performance review. It seems to be feeling the pace. I not put him on a. Oh no, it switched it. Cool. Or I switched it. I forgot to switch it back. Energy focused. Energy. Energy. I need these guys as fit as a fiddle. Why can't I switch Moretti? Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button. That's fine. Ben Seguir will get you involved. Eventually. Oh, yeah, the scout. Yeah, the youth academy. Nothing any good here anyway. My Maxime Leon looks alright, I suppose. Is he a left back? Yeah, probably. Some decent talents in here, but I don't know if any one of them actually make it out alive. I don't even know if I'll make it out alive out of this season. We're going to lose to PSG because their team is absolutely fucking cracked. I can tell you that without even having a sim this game. We've already lost. The game's. I give up. I give up. So we lose to teams like Toulouse and Saint Etienne and some of the lower teams, and then we go and beat PSG. I don't get it. If I get sacked because of these stupid results, then I don't know what to tell you. And the manager rating's gone down further because I beat PSG. Right, understood. That makes absolutely no sense, but that's fine. We're going to lose to Lens. We always lose to Lens, and for some reason they always seem to have like a massive budget. Of course we beat them. Every time I say we lose, we're going to win, and every time I say we're going to win, we're going to lose. It's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, performance review, I get it. I understand. I just don't know why, though, because we are in a European race. We just are struggling in that race a little bit. As long as we get some kind of Europe, I'm fine with it. But even that can't be Kanate, the Liverpool one, surely, that they just had. Lacazette. Lacazette's got to stay here till he retires. Just always say you will lose, so the game gives you wins. I think I have to at this point. Right, you call people up at 60 rated. Okay, we'll do that then. See what the potentials are like. I think we already did the Youth Academy objective. Showing great potential. No potential. Lovely. That's exciting. And special something. Does that... What does that mean? I'm guessing that means he doesn't have potential, but he has something special about him. That's useful. Sinali Diamande unhappy. I get that. Fuck off then. Ben Seguir's not happy either. I'm trying to get him subbed on, but... Yep, cool, cool, cool. I think the reason I get sacked most of the time is just because I've got no patience with these players. And I just ignore them. But realistically, they do my head in, so I think ignoring was probably the right move. How long before you become a striker, or are you ready to be? 3 weeks. That's fine then. I don't know if I'll be here in 3 weeks, but I appreciate your movements there. We'll probably lose because we've beaten all the big teams recently, so... No, we won again. Mudryk hat-trick. I don't understand! But if it gets us to Europe, I don't care. Another performance review. I don't know if they've looked at the league table recently, but we are quite firmly in the race for Europe. We are in 4th. We're not going to get the league because Marseille and, I'm presuming Marseille, and PSG have just pissed off with the league. Nice are within reach. Monaco got a game in hand. We'll probably lose that. Or they'll probably win that, and we'll probably drop that 5th again. Some random 2-week breaks. I guess I'll have to put everyone on the performance thing so they don't lose thingy. I know what I'm on about. Sharpness. I think we do have to replace Cherky next year as well, because he has not done what I want him to do in terms of creation. Unless, I mean, I haven't checked the stats since January, so unless he's changed things around, like had a complete turnaround, maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like he's not done anything. Let's have a little review just now. Has Cherky actually picked it up at all? No. 2 and 1. That's not good enough. We need someone more creative in the midfield. Ben Seguir's played 2 games and scored twice, by the way. And Mudryk's just been the fucking best player in the world. I didn't expect Mudryk to be. I mean, I expected him to do something for us, but not be this good. I'm just hoping we could stay in a job, and I'll figure it all out next time because season two is always the difficult part because they want stuff that's not really incredibly like easy to do. Like in real life, Lyon are in a relegation battle, but in 2 seasons in career mode, they want Champions League football. So it's a hard bit to do. Work on the weak foot. I don't know what are you centre back 5'10". Would you not be better as a fullback? Perhaps at 5'10". What's his jumping? Jumping 61. Push him out to fullback. And another Marshall. He comes in and he's a winger. CDM. Could do CDM. $40 weeks though. Fuck it. Cherokee for Madison. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's not. Jesus Christ, they've overrated him a lot. But I mean, he's a good player, but they've overrated him a lot. I think I'm gonna put the other guy back to right back because CDM takes 40 weeks. Either that or we just keep him where he is. But I think he's better as a right back because he's slightly smaller. Right, if we fucking lose to Amiens, who are in the relegation zone, after beating all these big teams, I'll cry. You'll hear tears. Right, thank God. We were losing for most of the game, but Nwama and Lacazette fucking saving us. I don't know why I brought off Mudryk so early as well. Ben Sagir position change. This is what you'll have to see. Hopefully he'll shoot up a little bit. He stays at 76, but he is a striker. He's hopefully... I hope I haven't ruined him so much that he can't be the Lacazette replacement, but hopefully he'll replace Lacazette. Jacob Brown unhappy. Oh my God. Now we've got critical. Why have we got critical though? Because we're in the fucking European race. Right, you can fuck off as well then. We're in third. You wanted Champions League. We're in third with a game in hand. Give me till the end of the season at least. I get that for the end of the season and we get Europe. I'm going to be frustrated. 4-1. Lacazette brace and the Mudryk brace. Just give me till the end of the season. Manager rating still critical. Explain. Explain how this game works because I don't get it. Noama as well is looking fucking great as well. Wide playmaker him for a bit. Mudryk, I don't know what's changed from Chelsea to here, but I don't care either. Long may it continue until I get sacked. I had to look right. O'Brien, go for whatever. I know you don't want to be here. Actually, no, I can't say go for whatever. We're gonna actually try and get some money. Update contracts. Everyone's contract is fine. I've done them at the start of the season. I'll maybe all the ones that are unhappy with their money. I'll maybe do. That's probably just everyone. That's not a bad price. We'll accept a loan for another player who'll probably get it rejected for no reason. Same with you. Right, contracts. Contracts. Who's unhappy with the contract? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Demir, you want more money. There you go, mate. Some people are just okay with the contracts, so I'm just going to leave them. Kakaret, you want more money? That's fine. we'll just use whatever money we've got left to try and sort out some contracts. I think that's probably a smart deal because we've not really got we've not got no transfer window now, have we? No extension, bit more money. I need to make sure that they at least got a line rather than a thumbs down after I've actually renewed them. He's happy now. Anyone I've missed? Right. Some people are unhappy with their play time. I get that, but like, don't be so shit then. Let's make more content with the contracts. Yeah, that's what we've just done there. Hopefully, it will work. Why Arda Güler is at Lorient, I will never know. Can we please just win so I don't get sacked? Thank you. I mean, I'll probably still get sacked because we're doing well. Game makes no sense. We could get Europe and it'll just fucking kick us out. We're in a Champions League spot right now. I'm hoping that will be enough. Granted, we've not done a lot of the other ones, but I do have a lot of control over some of these. Like the clean sheets one. I don't play the game, so don't yell at me. I'm hoping we've done enough. I thought I got sacked there. Jesus Christ. They can't just do that to me. They can't just jump scare me like that. We're into the orange. We're into the orange. They might actually not be complete idiots. They might actually have brains. They might actually keep me on. Oh, to be fair, I've made everyone else upset while making myself happy, so it's kind of loaned into them, possibly. Right, loan agreement for Lyon. How am I getting a performance review? Right, you're a right back now. Not going up any rating, but it takes longer for you to grow. All right, centre back probably would have been better, but it's fine. Martial goes up 1 onto the wing and just work on his playmaking stats. He made a sale they slightly liked. It's because he was unhappy, I think, because we got that deal through. They're like, ah, fair enough, mate. You're listening a little bit. Diamande. I'm not... Well, I don't really want to sell him, that's the thing. But we'll try and negotiate something through. I just need to reply to a text quickly. I don't know where my guy's body is. Done that. Hopefully the board will be like, yeah, fair enough. And we should actually get Champions League football at this point. It's annoying having to sim game by game to make sure your team stays in the correct shape, but beyond that, we should actually get Champions League. Noama Cherky's actually done something. Hallelujah. Kakaret gets a goal as well. Man, right. Let's fucking dissect this then. How am I on the verge of being sacked if I'm getting a fucking manager award, eh? We'd like to inform you that Lyon's excellent performances recently mean you've won the Manager of the Month award. This board is just... They just hate me. They just hate me. I never get Manager of the Month awards, so I must be doing something right. I think what I really am is just too impatient with these, but I've been sitting here for 3 hours trying to do something with this squad, and we've actually got there, and the board are still like, yeah, but you're not doing enough. Some of the objectives are just the stupidest things I've seen in my life. But we might even get second, but I doubt it. There's still a chance, though. I really want to keep going with Lacazette, you know, because he went down to 79, now he's gone back up to 80 again. And he's balled out this season. Gusto and Noama with the goals. I think we will get Champions League football. And the board are finally seeing sense, which is good. Because we'll get a shit ton of money at the end of the season from the league, which will get that financial one done, where we have to get the money done. We'll do the Champions League finish. I don't know how we've done it, but we will. Sign at least 3 players. I thought I did that, but I guess I didn't. And I forgot to sign the crucial defender. I should have put Malo Gusto as crucial. That's a mistake on my part. An exit here now for Diamande. Nope, it's Lyon who's out on loan. I think Diamande already went, didn't he? Martial goes to Basics here. Those will go for next season. I think how many games do we have left? We actually could steal second. We can't win the league. That'll be the objective next year, I think. But we can actually steal second. And we could be in the money next year. Right. I don't know what's turned this club around. Maybe it's the fact that I actually got to use my team that I wanted. Which is quite good. And Cherokee, 3-1. He's not... I want to keep him, but he's just not providing enough. I do like Noama, I do like Lacazette right now, and I do like Mudryk. But Cherokee's not offering enough. Ben Seguir, maybe we could just slot him into there, perhaps. Ren, they're quite good. They've got Evan Ferguson right forward. I don't understand transfers. They say keep things realistic in some rebuilds, but when Ren are signing Evan Ferguson and putting him on the right-hand side, I don't... We've lost there, so we probably won't get second. But I think we will get third. Although we'd have to beat Nice to try and secure that. Oh, bollocks, we might... Oh, we might still fuck it. What's our last game? Probably something like PSG. No, Strasbourg. Alright, okay. Cherokee development schedule. He's hit 80 rated. He's playing like shit. He could get further, but I'm happy to part ways, to be honest. I really wanted to build it around him. But he's just played awful. We could cash in and get somebody better. Nice have got quite a good team. They've signed Nkapi from somewhere. I don't understand half of these signings. All the team are over 80 rating now, by the way, as well. That's quite good. And it's going to win us the game. Noama with a brace. And that should secure us. That will secure us. Top 3 anyway. I don't know if it secures us a Champions League spot or if we go into a playoff. But we finished third. And after some scary stuff where the game decided that because I lost to Lorient in the Cup, that deserves me getting hung, drawn and quartered, we're actually going to finish in a Champions League spot. Regardless of what happens in this game. We could lose. Do you know what? Lose, boys. Just for a change. Thank you. I didn't actually want you to, you fucking idiots. Right. We do get Champions League. So the board can suck it, respectfully. Actually, disrespectfully. Tournament prize money, 46.9 million. We've done the financial objective. I told you we would. Just be patient, lads. Be patient. Champions League, we've done it. We're going to stay on as Lyon manager. This guy is complaining every time I sub him off. I'm not picking to sub you off, fella. Just remember that. So take a look at the league then. PSG, of course, win it. We can go for that next year. I just wanted to be still in charge for the next part of this rebuild, to be honest with you. Marseille, second. Lyon, third. Nice, fourth. Lens, fifth. As we continue to read down, this is how the rest of the table looks. Lille down in 12th. Saint Etienne going to that playoff with Clermont-Foot and Amiens going back down. We'll sum a bit further then. Assist leader. That's not Mudryk, is it? Christ almighty, he's been on madness this year. Mbappe gets player of the month. Of course he does, he's Mbappe. What we're looking at in here, they're alright. What was the problem here? Oh, I didn't do the... Yeah, fair enough. Understandable. You can be pissed at me about that, but you can't be pissed at the fact that we got Champions League football for Season 3. That is huge. Hopefully we get backed by the board and we can improve this a bit further. I do like Lopez, but I think we need a potential upgrade there. Taliafico as well. Like I said, the defence is probably okay for a couple more seasons. Upgrade in the midfield needed. Moretti's fine. It was a bit of a panic signing, but we've got him and we're keeping him now. Kakaret needs to be upgraded because he's hit his potential. Cherky, I'm happy to let go because he has provided fuck all. Mudryk stays for life. Noama stays for life. Lacazette stays for life. Whether he starts next season, I don't know, but he's staying for life. He'll stay till he retires. Ben Sagir, I'd like to try and get in a bit more next year. But it really depends on the budget next year as to what we do. But what I do know... hold on. Oh, bear with me, guys. I've noticed something that's more important than what's just happened here. Manchester United are Champions League winners. There you fucking go. Right, anyway, we'll do a little review then of Season 2, and then I'm done because I'm tired. So taking a look at the league, Paris win the league. Marseille, Lyon, Nice, and Lens all get Europe. We've read this already, but just to review again. Saint-Etienne, Clermont-Foot, and Amiens in the bottom three, but Saint-Etienne could stay up. In the Coupe Nationale, PSG won that over Nantes. We got knocked out well early. But realistically, like, I don't know what this game wants me to do. We had a good team at that point. In the playoffs then, Cannes absolutely destroyed Saint-Etienne. They will be back in Ligue 1 next year. Saint-Etienne getting relegated. In the Super Cup, Real Madrid defeated Leverkusen. In the Champions League, you're damn right, Manchester United won the Champions League. You love to see it. After 2 seasons, Bayern Munich won the Europa League over Napoli. Fucking hell. And the Conference League was won by Lazio over Besiktas. Take a look down at the top scorers. Sisters and all that. I wonder if Mudryk's going to be up here. Mbappe's top. Mudryk was 17. Lacazette was 16. Noama with 14. That front three is phenomenal, by the way. I don't think Lacazette would probably go beyond Season 2, but he might. Mudryk as well in there. Lacazette as well. Kakaret with 5. Clean sheets. Lopez only got 3. I think an upgrade in goalkeeping is needed next year. But I'm happy with that. The board weren't happy for all season, but they're going to be happy now that we fucking got it over the line and got Champions League next year. So before we do go into the next season, I do kind of want to see what Man United have done to get this Champions League. And now we're a Champions League side. Maybe we can poach players from other teams. Better chance of signing players now that we've got Champions League football to offer. So I'm going to take a look at the big 5 leagues after this as well. What have they changed? Jose Maria Jimenez is in. Højlund looks like a baller now. Malin's in there. Morata's in there. They've still got Onana. How they've won the Champions League when they've still got Onana is a masterclass, to be honest. If Meccano's been signed, alright, well there you go then. They've not done too much. I guarantee if I did those signings for Manchester United, I'd finish 7th. Right, let's take a look at the big 5 leagues then and see how everyone finished. Obviously, we saw the French one. Any surprises out of the Champions League? Ooh, we could poach some players from Spurs, Liverpool, Newcastle, Villa maybe. That could be interesting. Any relegated sides that have some good ballers as well? No. Okay, well. Bundesliga. It's the usual suspects there. We probably won't get anyone from there. That's fine. What about Serie A? Napoli, Milan. Few teams out of there that we could maybe steal some ballers from as well. But it seems to be the usual suspects. Eredivisie, Ajax win that. Yeah, fair enough. We're back to normal there. Liga Portugal, Braga won it. Any surprises? Not really. And then finally, well, we'll check Scotland as well for funniness. Rangers are at the top there. That doesn't mean they've won it because there's still 5 more games that, for whatever reasons, this game doesn't show. And then Spanish League. Sevilla, Athletic Bilbao, Girona, Villarreal. There's quite a few that have fallen out there. But I think it was Madrid that won the league, wasn't it? Oh, Barcelona won the league. Madrid, Atletico, Betis. Right. I mean, there's still some players we could go for next year. I have no idea who yet. I'll figure it out next year. In terms of in the squad, what was the best stats then? Modric 17, Lacazette 16, Noama 14. I mean, you can tell who carried us. It's that front three. I think we're going to continue with them. I would like to bring in someone else for Lacazette, but what's the point when he's still balling? What about loan growth? What are we saying? Some decent loan growth around the parks. Probably loan some more out again next year. I'd like to see Ben Seguir do a bit more. Kambedi looks a bit better. There's some I'd like to move on, but some that we're definitely keeping around. Kasuru's probably here till the end. Still got potential to grow as well. Mudryk is an unlikely one to be staying till the end, but it looks like he will be staying till the end as well, continuing to grow. You love to see it. Anyway, heading in to season bloody 3. We're not going to be doing anything for season 3. We're just going to get in there and see kind of what money we've got and if any potentials have changed. Oh boy. Well, we're into season 3. What's the cashola saying? 78. Really, we've got Champions League. We're going to get 78. You're not going to back us. The problem wants to win the league and the Champions League as well with 78 million. Win the league, reach a quarterfinal, reach a quarterfinal. You know what? Fair enough. They don't want everything special. Sign a crucial player to midfield or forward position. We'll be doing that. Streak of 3 away wins. I'll be concerned if we don't do that. I mean, surely we should be able to do most of those. So what we're targeting next year, midfielder, I should get a striker in, but honestly, Lacazette's been doing well. Agard maybe have stagnated, might have stagnated with his rating, but maybe get one more season out of him. Tagliafico probably should go as well. And just depth, really. Depth is looking kind of shaky. But two people I want to look at just beforehand because I know they've retired now. Where is he? Sorry for breathing so heavily through my nose there. I didn't think it'd be that heavy. Al Okdod, dude. Yeah, that's a Ronaldo region. Emmanuel Lopez. And then the other one, I don't know if he'll have as much of potential, but we'll go for him anyway. I know retired as well. I'm just not sure which one it is. I think it's probably Saliovic, because I'm pretty sure Dzeko retired at Fenerbahce. That would make the most sense to me. And we'll do a proper free agent look around. I wonder if any midfielders are retired. Hold on. And just check one more. You fucking bastard. You couldn't have just retired, could you? And he's not even going to retire. Wow. How selfish. I need to think of centre mids that have retired. As well. Just to see what we've got on the free agents list. Maybe our scouts have found something as well. We'll just see. So we need a centre mid next year, definitely. Probably a striker, but I wouldn't mind if we don't get one. I was thinking of bringing in Loriente there, but we've got Mudryk, who's just cooking everybody at the moment. Contreras will probably bring in as a backup goalkeeper. Or maybe in the main... No, maybe not main goalkeeper. Stamenic looks alright. There's a man that scored past Chelsea the other day. Hayden Hackney. I'll take a proper look next time, but I was having a little scan quickly through what the scouts have said. But we'll take a proper view of it next time around. But I'm happy with that, you know. It's not maybe the greatest in terms of content, because I've just been yelling at the game for about 3 hours, but I'm happy with what we've done, and I reckon we can continue this quite well, I hope. I don't really know. I mean, I know what to upgrade, I just don't know who to upgrade them with, I suppose. Probably make more sense in saying it like that. I should probably get rid of Lacazette. But he's been such a baller that I don't think we need to just yet. Then again, he will go down to 79 again. His finishing still very good. I reckon we can get one more season out of Big Alex, which is bad news for Ben Sakir. Potential's gone down a bit. What we say potential-wise for everyone else, though, is my question as well before we exit Burrito. Kasuno still looks very good. Keep working on him. Mudryk still got potential. Nwama still got potential. Potential to be special now, Ernest Nwama. Fucking hell. Moretti showing great potential. That was kind of a panic signing, but it's going to work out, I think. Cherokee still showing great potential, but this is going to be a what's the word? Still got room to grow as well, but this is going to be a controversial one. Transfer list for him and transfer list for him. And we're going to go for it next year. Go for at least a good run in all competitions and see what we can do. I just don't know exactly what the results are going to be. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today because actually I'm going to sim a few days so we get some of the offers and stuff through. But we've done a decent job and I can't really be bothered anymore. I didn't mean to sim this far, but I just remembered that I'd got emails off. So, what do they want from us? I think I already checked, but we'll double check anyway. Youth development, we can do that. Away matches, crucial, we'll do that. Champions League, yeah. No, they're all doable. They're all doable. So we'll see what we can do next time. That is the team, currently. As you can tell, we probably need a bit of depth. But that is what we're working with right now. And for reference, that is the money we have, 89 million. So if anyone's got any ideas on who to sign or who to scout out, I'll be taking a look at free agents as well. So if anyone's got any ideas on who's retired at this point in terms of free agency as well, I'll take a look at that. So I guess we'll see from that end as well. But who do we go for? That's all I'm going to say. We'll leave it there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Can't believe Mutrik's been such a hero as well, by the way. But we'll leave it there for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you soon for the next part.